Alright. Y'all know what we here for. You know what we came to do. Write some of this wrestling. Talk about Mania. Talk about Stand and Deliver. 11 of y'all in the chat. Hit the likes on the way in.
Talk about Kali.
We're not talking about no motherfucking Kali. 11 of y'all in the chat already. Hit the likes on the way in. Show love. Because y'all know what's fenced to go down.
Kali, baby.
We need to talk about some prospects. We need to talk about some ongoings.
Kali?
I want to see Kali right now. I'd like to see Kali come back against Oba Femi and just get absolutely snapped in half. Came to see some nice Rhea? Of course you did, Joshua. Of course you did.
Kali would destroy all of them.
And she's the longest reigning champion right now, right? It's her or Logan, one of the two.
It's her.
It's her? Yeah, she's been champ for a year now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rhea's the longest running champion. Logan is second.
Who's Logan?
Logan Paul.
He's the second.
Longest running champion. Yeah. Because Gunther lost.
Crazy sense right there.
Gunther lost at WrestleMania. Roman lost at WrestleMania. Those are the two longest running champions.
That's crazy.
What up, Jeremiah? What up, Jeremy? Jeremy? Yeah, man. My boy, both my boys lost. I didn't like that, but
Who's your boys?
Gunther lost his belt, but I thought that was an excellent match. I thought the story was very well told in that match, so I'm not mad at that. What's up, Pat Pooty?
You got me the facts.
Yeah.
Who? Oh. And Roman, obviously. You know, y'all know what happened there. If you don't know, my bad. Not really. You should know by now.
What happened?
You watched it, fam. You're a wrestling fan now. I don't know why you playing this
I'm a
role.
Kali fan, but yeah.
You're a wrestling fan now, sir. That is the greatest event I've ever seen in my life. UFC could never. That's a direct quote.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Direct quote. Dana White can't do that. Even with his $300K bonus that he's offering for tomorrow. Y'all give me Friday tonight. I'll give you $300,000. Or the Cargill's gonna come through tonight. You know they will. You know they will. We got 3 cases. We got 3 cases. We got our elite, we got our select, and we got our impeccable. And y'all got 2 of the best in the game right now.
Kali and who?
Nope, Paulie and Diamond Hands. And that's who's going to be bringing you this wrestling extravaganza.
Kali and Kali. That's a good one. I like that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's horrible.
John Moxley just won the IWGP World Title.
From who?
From Tetsuya Naito. That's crazy.
Nice. Hey now.
Is that your favorite dude?
That's
Moxley?
our guy.
You like Moxley? You're a
I
Moxley
like
fan?
Moxley. No, Naito. Naito is, I think, who he's actually referring to, which is crazy
Oh,
that
I
he
thought
even
you
remembers
said
that.
Well,
Tetsuya Naito is like...
He pays attention.
Naito's low-key my favorite wrestler of all time.
Hey now, what's up, Buffalo?
That's crazy.
Buffalo Junior.
Always gets
I see you,
Hogan.
I see you, boss, man.
What?
Remember that I like Naito?
He
Bro,
take,
I got good memory when I care about you.
it's scary concern for the people.
Like, if I don't care about you, I forget about you.
Yeah.
So.
It's just
That's my quarterback right there.
you have to receive it for the love it is. He's never gonna tell you I love you, but that's his way of saying it.
That's his way of showing.
He'll never outright tell you that, but that's his way of saying it.
I said we were a damn thing blocked out today.
Breakamania, y'all can have it. Jared,
I know we're a little late to the basketball break.
Let me put you on game, fam.
I would like to say, even though the revolution's
We've
over,
been doing this.
Jalen Brunson is the man. That dude is unbelievably good. Jalen Brunson is the
You
man.
talking about the 40-pointer against the Celtics that didn't care?
He's unbelievable.
You talking about that? That's what you get into?
He's so good.
That's what you get into?
39 points in like 29 minutes or whatever.
Is he on that borderline?
He could be with
Rikishi and Solo Sikoa.
Couple more years of what he's doing right now.
Family lineage out the gate.
Well, he has the Villanova.
That's a nice
Also
start
out the
right
gate,
there.
Thea Hale.
Nice hit.
He has the Villanova career.
49 to 49.
He's a monster, man. Jeez. I would like to say that's my God right there.
JD McDonough, 130 and 149. He had a nice little spot in a ladder match. Pretty good ladder match.
That
Good
was
good
an
finish.
awesome ladder match.
Good finish. 1, 2, 3 kid
That
on
just
the
shows
red.
you how good Luca is.
I don't understand
Smash both
how
of them together. That's crazy, right?
Brunson was talking about how good Luca is.
Ravishing Rick Rude 72 and 99.
It's true.
He was talking about how easy Luca made everything work.
He does though.
He does.
And then it was questioning if Brunson was questioning if he belongs in the league. He really does.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how good.
No, but that's honestly, that's insane. Like,
How good Luca was.
you got a
Was.
seasoned
It
pro. It was like, damn. Does this
Season. Jalen Brunson was no season pro at the time.
I mean, he was still there for a couple years. Yeah, wasn't he? A year,
Like a year before. Like a year before.
season pro.
Ah, shit though. Ah.
But to see this kid come in, I'm like, oh my god, like
The guy that's twice my size.
That don't mean anything.
that don't mean nothing.
If you're all right, Jalen Brunson was. If Jalen Brunson was a top pick coming in, expected to be a top pick, like Jalen Brunson is completely outkick coverage since he's been in. Nobody saw this coming.
No.
Right? All right. so I don't look at it the same way.
I kind of saw.
If we're talking about like
He was pretty good.
somebody who was supposed to be one of them ones, and they make that comment that damn, I didn't know if I really belong here, even though I was
But
like
you got
number
a
one
guy
pick or
coming to the
something.
league, essentially, I wouldn't say fighting for minutes, but like, you know, he has disadvantages. He's small, you know,
Yeah.
he's not the best defender. And
Right.
come and be like, damn it, this guy,
But that makes sense though.
and just comes in and just.
But that makes
takes over.
sense. If I'm borderline, and I know I'm supposed to be borderline, and a guy who's not supposed
But
to be
the
borderline
guru said
looks
Luka
that
wasn't
good,
gonna be anybody.
but which is why what's his name? Exactly.
Yeah, you're right, no, I agree.
You guys think Stone Cold would have had a bigger pop than Taker? Yeah. If the glass breaks, it's going crazy.
I don't know, because I think people were. I mean, I know I was
Jade.
expecting Stone Cold. I would have popped crazy for it, but like the Taker one, I think is more of a legit surprise.
I think they all made sense. They made more sense.
I
But
think
if
so,
we just
too.
go off like just the glass breaking compared to the bells, I got that glass break. It carries a different.
Yeah.
It carries a different feel to it. Eric Bischoff in the big ass suit, 18-24, with his Kings of Comedy suit on a die cut for the E Bischoff. It's so weird to see Roman on a card. Well, it will be without a
the
belt. It's
That's
gonna look weird. He looked weird walking up the ramp without it. Dragon Lee, props to him for staying in character the whole time though. Full Throttle, Kofi Kingston. There's trips on the
They saw him
throwback.
without it.
Huh? What?
They saw him without the belt.
They had video of him going up the ramp, like watching Cody celebrate, and just the look on his face is just like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Spellbound of Roman. What's everybody's match of the weekend? And this is NXT Mania, the whole Nizine. What's everybody's match of the weekend? I have a feeling I know what the answer is going to be because it only makes sense for it to be one answer.
Probably Kali and.
Khali was not there, with good reason, because he asked.
Or he didn't fight.
Huh? Khali never fights. Khali fights relevance. He's only relevant to you.
That's super rude.
Huh? That's super true. You right.
We love Kali.
Well, no, we don't. No, we don't. You love Khali here. You love Khali. What's everybody's match of the weekend? Let's get into it. Let's talk, man. Let's talk.
We're talking ball. We're talking shop.
Rumors out there it was supposed to be Stone Cold, but they couldn't come to a financial agreement.
That's what I heard. Too.
I mean, that's fine. Like, Austin comes out to hit the Rock with the stunner and then disappear.
That's it. Just like Taker. Comes out,
I like
choke slam, disappear.
I like that one better, though, because they both completely got out of the way.
Yeah.
Selena Vega. The new champ, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Congratulations to him. That one's on the red. It's a good spot to get right now. We have another auto coming up, and that auto ill after Charlotte Flair. Albert on Turn of the Century. This one is 12 of 49. There's Solaruka. We got an orange coming up. That orange is Sherry Martel. 25 of 49 on Scary Sherry. Scary Sherry. Lola Vice. Spellbound of Juan Cena. Tatum Paxley. Ariana Grace and Piper Nevin. Which tag titles are going to go to shit first? Because I don't think they gave it to either team. Like, I love the moment for Ron King. I thought that was awesome for him to have a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, they'll lose that belt in like a month. It was all about the moment, I think.
You mean Bayley versus Io Sky? Because Becky wrestled Rhea. I don't see A-Town Down Under having a very long run. Personally.
I see their run being longer than Awesome Truth, for sure.
So why do they say Cody is the undisputed champion while Roman was undisputed universal? It's semantics. It's the same thing. I don't think it really matters how you frame it. You could probably say, if anything, it might have more to do with the fact that Roman's belt got fused into one. So I know he was carrying two for a while, right? So maybe because it got fused into one, and that's probably why they call it that. Let's see what we got. The Randy KO and Paul was good. That was a good match.
That was a good match.
Logan did very well in that match. I like the story they told with KO and Randy. And Randy trying to go for the RKO, and Kevin like, all right, bro, we doing this now? You want to do this now? Get out of the way? All right, we can do that. Sammy and Gunther was very good. Beautiful story in that match.
My match.
The Rock and Rocky Johnson, 35 of 49
When he pulled off the
on the
crazy
family
move.
lineage. I thought that the
brain buster.
flurry that Sammy had, they botched that a little bit because I know it's supposed to look like they botched it a little bit, but it's
the
still,
brain
it's still
buster?
yeah, it's still panned
It
out.
probably is. I don't know if it's ever a safe way to take it, but that might have been a quote unquote safer way to do it.
I think Gunther's just his size might have been
big.
too many. It might have been just too big for him. The
Also,
Miz
I'm
pause
not
is
taking
necessary.
that move.
1 of 53.
He passed me the
Maybe-
tape right there.
Oh, nice.
Lead on the Spellbound. Oh, congratulations to the new NXT Tag Champions as well. Bianca Belair on the star status. Sherry Martel, your boy might get a run. B-Fab.
They're both awesome.
Question for you. Elite Becky Lynch. Did AOP come in right after that?
Not right after the match, but they came out on Wednesday
Okay.
with Karrion Kross.
Yeah. So, do you think they allow them to keep the belt with AOP running around?
Yeah, they'll beat AOP. I think
Okay.
so.
They're gonna give Big Cutie a run.
Big who?
Big Cutie.
Big Cutie. Who the hell's Big Cutie?
Big Q. Quincy Elliott.
No, that's what
He's fired.
that's what Chris.
He's running to the unemployment line.
Chris.
Big QE. Alright. Now that we got all the preliminaries out of the way, let's talk about it, fam. Let's get into the fact that Oba Femi might be one of them ones. He might be one of them ones. That stand and deliver match, that triple threat match was ridiculous. The performance was great. He sells well. He plays monster very, very well. I can see him being able to hold his own with pretty much anybody they put him in there with. He looks credible. He looks super credible. This Ivar match should be very interesting just because of the stylistic difference. So he gets a big that can move the way he does.
Give him a mouse.
Yeah. So I like the potential of Oba Femi, but yeah, when he hits that main roster, I don't know what they plan on doing with him or what kind of run they're going to give him, but it should be a good one. It should be a good one. The kid's good. Really, really good. Good on the mic.
That ain't no kid.
Grown-ass man is good. He's solid on the mic. I think he's pretty good in the ring for the type of wrestler that he is. Again, sells well, well-paced. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. He's going to be a good one. I thought they gave him the belt a little soon, but it looks like it makes sense. It looks like it makes all the sense in the world. He'll eventually be the NXT champ. And when he gets called up, I expect it to be a hell of a run when he finally gets to the main roster. We got an auto coming up. There's Omos. Somebody said that they should be a tag team.
Homo sapien.
Omos and Oba Femi would be kind of goofy as a tag team. Spellbound, John Cena.
Who should be tag team?
Nikita Lyons is our auto. Nikki Lyons on the Pin Pals auto. Oba Femi and if Vince was still running the company, Oba Femi
and Omos?
Omos and Oba Femi would be a tag team. Cora Jade, 59 of 80. That's probably not super inaccurate.
Maybe not.
Nah. Ken Shamrock, they both look like Kamala though. Maxine Dupree, because you know Vince was into that kind of weird stuff. 22 of 53 on the Nathan Fraser. Congratulations on becoming one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Kiana James. Speaking of the NXT champs, what happens with Baron Corbin? Like, what are we doing with him now? We know what the plan is with Bron Breakker, so he was going to eventually have to drop that belt. But now what are we doing with Corbin? Because Bron is just going to go on to main roster stuff and get that run there. Is Baron Corbin just left out in the wind at this point? What are we doing?
He might be next up for Oba.
After Ivar?
Yeah.
Are we thinking?
To be honest, if I'm the Fed, and I saw how well the War Dogs work together. I'm probably calling them up together. Like, why not? Just let them run Havoc for a while
As a tag team?
as a tag team. Yeah. Have them beat.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that idea, just for the simple fact that it gives Braun something to do in the meantime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before they give him like the push. But unless we're going to eventually have it to where those two have like a war,
That's what I think would happen. Yeah.
do we care? Like how the tag run has to be pretty incredible for that to matter.
I mean, they could just squash 8-Town down under.
Right.
Run that
and get the belt.
division for a minute.
But who else is there left to challenge to where it should matter, to where we get invested in Corbin and Breakker as a team before the turn? Because ultimately it's to put Braun over.
Yeah.
So we'd have to care. Like
You could do Street Profits. You could do. I mean,
they derailed that. They derailed that.
You can do LWO stuff. Depending on how you want to do.
So
maybe
are they
cleaners? You can do
Tyler
Santos
Bates?
and Dom, maybe. Tyler
20
Bates
at
and
99.
Dunn.
So are they faces or heels during this
I
run?
think they're just tweener.
Tweeners.
Kind
Quincy
of beat
Elliott.
up whoever they want to beat up and have fun
Becky.
doing it. I think that dynamic that they've figured out together is super fun.
Is that more NXT or is that more main stage dynamic? Because I think there is a difference. Charlotte Flair in the Elite
I think
deck.
they can pull off both.
Tito Santana.
No.
They could probably run War Dogs on the main stage and be. Braun doesn't lose any steam at all. You don't think? Becky Lynch on the tidal waves.
As long as he keeps doing what he's doing, the physical feats and the speed and everything, like he's gonna get over. And it eventually comes down to the point of like why are you still with this guy? He's been disrespecting you. He's been saying this, been saying that, and then you do the breakup finally, where it's like, oh, Braun Breakker just destroys Baron. Oh, Baron turns on Braun.
Baron turns on
Yeah,
Braun.
I was like, man, you're getting all this attention still. Like, I'm the vet. I'm the one who put the team together. Like, the usual disrespected vet versus the obviously crazy up and comer. He's jealous and this and that. I'm like, I just think it works.
Okay. Theoretically, yes. That concept, yes. I think it does work. I'm skeptical on if it works with Baron Corbin, considering the lack of love he gets on the main roster in general, which is why he's down at NXT to begin with. That's where I'm concerned with, because we know where Braun's going to eventually be, right? We know where he's headed. We know the push they have in mind for him. Mm-hmm. So we watch this whole thing unfold. What can Baron do on the main roster that have us invested enough to care about this turn when it eventually happens, right? Because we're not looking at like a Riddle-Orton type of relationship. Like, we know where this is going. But we're invested in Randy. We're invested in Riddle. So we're invested in the duo as a team. Same with Rock and Foley. You know what I'm saying? We were already individually invested with the individual people. Mm-hmm. Do we have that same thing with Baron and Braun before we get into, all right, well, now we care why this breakup is happening? Yeah, that's where I'm concerned.
I think you can get there.
Okay. Beefcake. Hogan's bestie. 40 or 49 on the Turn of the Century auto. You guys can chime in with this conversation. It's not just me and Diamond Hands. I mean, We talking because we love it, but you're here because you love it. So join in the convo, please.
We need Sean.
We need Rhaegar actually. He'll come up with some stuff to say. 34-149 on a Brock Lesnar. Tatum Paxley. She had her heel turn recently. We like that. Rey Mysterio, Hank Walker. How'd you like the D'Angelo and Dragunov match? There's Lita, 17-49.
I didn't really watch it much of it.
You didn't?
No, I was in and out on Saturday a lot.
I would say check that out. I would say that was
From
a really
what I
good
saw,
match.
I mean, it's just,
Tony impressed me.
he's great. I really do think he's great. I like the gimmick where it's like he's still trying to do things with honor, like the honorable way.
Yeah.
Even though he's more cleaner now than he has been. I would say even more heelish with like the straight up abductions of Ilya leading up to this match. But in the ring, he tries to take care of business the right way. But eventually that's going to lead to him losing his mind, being like, this way isn't working. I still haven't done a lot. Yeah, I think it's.
You think that's the direction to go?
I think so.
I
think he's going to snap.
I was thinking, Uno on the way.
Let's go.
I know it is already too. I was thinking we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get Stocks turning on him and try to take over the family. That's what I think.
Maybe.
Because I think Tony got enough pop in the match that he had to where we can look at Stacks got star written on. We just need to see him in more of a leader role. I'll mix SmackDown tonight. I'll watch NXT when Hook from AEW goes there. Andrew Jones with the jokes. We pulled your card earlier. Stacks. Speaking of Stacks on the red. Alright, I'm just going to push this to the back here. I know who the Uno de Uno is. Somebody's going to be very happy if they have that spot. No, I don't want to give it away. Just yet. Triple H on the Elite deck.
Hopefully it's a Dom.
It's not a Dom.
Oh.
It's definitely not a Dom. Spellbound and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, Buck already saw it. Hogan.
No spoilers, man.
Oh, it was pretty obvious though. Family lineage: Rick Steiner, Bron, and Breaker.
The basketball you can just put up here.
Keanu James.
For sure.
Bronson Reed. Alright. It's already been spoiled in the chat, but we'll do this anyway. Suspensefully. You see the hands.
Damn, that's sick.
Who is it?
Andre Chase. Uno de Uno. 1-1. Andre Chase.
You.
The leader of Chase U.
That's sweet.
Very nice hit. Boom. Boom.
That's sweet.
It's a good hit, man. It's a good hit. Big Drake. Big
They're
Drake.
still very over.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think it's all Thea. Like, she helps.
Dude, she's a superstar. She's about to be. I don't know, man. She's about to be next Bailey. Just like so over with the fans. Just crazy energy. Yeah, I saw. Interesting. Some interesting stuff.
That is so weird.
Some interesting stuff.
Oh, man. Hold on real quick. I just gotta let the team know.
Yeah, I think it's one thing to say it, but I think the goading will lead to something worse.
You think what?
There's some goading, some pushing in that direction that I think will make things worse.
For the statement, or you're talking about the performer?
The following statement, the statement after that statement.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There might be
Never mind.
What happened?
Nah, it's something that you're talking about in the court, in the Discord. I'll send you a pic after the break, sir. We literally just started. All right, Full Throttle of Carmelo Hayes. The auto behind him. Hey, the aforementioned Bron Breakker. Nice. Another Bron Breakker Pen Pals auto.
Nice.
Found a few of those. Carmelo had a good match against Trick. I like the fact they're going to continue that story. 96 and 149 on Big Suit Bischoff. We got a red Jonathan Michaels. Bruno Sammartino, 3 of 80. His record is safe for a very long time because I don't think they're going to repeat this run with anyone else. Scarlet on the red. Lola Vice. Sol Ruka. How long? We're doing, what, 6 months with Cody? What do you think? What's the thoughts of the people?
I think he can go like a year.
Can we talk about AEW releasing a dumb video? We can. We can get it out.
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, well.
So stupid.
What's
there to say about it? That was so dumb.
It's Tony,
so
man.
Stupid.
Tony Khan is a fan who should not be running the company.
I just don't want it.
He needs individuals with good business mindset for the game. I don't think the people he has in position, not all of them, some yes, but not all, have a good understanding of what needs to be done in the business. They're all kind of like flying by the seat of their pants. It's not really working out.
2 packs.
But, I mean, releasing the video...
Oh, you need 2 packs.
Oh, thank you.
Releasing the video probably wasn't the smartest thing. It didn't get the traction you thought it was going to get. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. That's about as far as we can really go with that.
Such a non-story.
Yeah.
For a match that already had a lot of hype and was absolutely already going to deliver with Bucks FTR. Like, that match is already going to be good.
Right.
I don't need this stupid baloney behind it. Who cares? It's so dumb.
Cora Jade, 37 of 9er. Triple H on the tidal waves. Paxley, Spellbound of John Cena. Trish Stratus on the throwback. Trish Stratus. Star Status of Lita. Ava and Hank Walker. How do we like Ava in her GM role so far?
I've been fine. I'm not doing too much.
AEW is grasping at this point when you have to use a video of a guy who works for your competition just to boost ratings you've lost. And that's the crazy part about it. I think if Tony really approached this whole thing as we're not competing with WWE, we're just providing an alternative to WWE, they'll be fine. Like, stop worrying about what that giant over there is doing. Just run your company.
I mean, they'll always take
the way you
shots
want
at each
to.
other. That's just the nature of the business.
That's fine, but you don't
have to be doing all that.
Like, the wrestlers, fine. The wrestlers doing it fine because they got people who cross over. Moxley's doing, MJF throwing shots, whatever. That's fine. Making reference with like Max Caster and all them, perfectly fine because that's part of the character. Tony Khan does not need to be a part of that. He don't need to be in that. He does not need to have anything to do with any of that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just make the dream matches. Let the action speak for itself. And, eventually get better writers for your stories. But that's it. Your focus is on the wrong spot. You're not going to take over this company. You're not going to beat them. Just be an alternative. Let the people enjoy wrestling. And you'll be able to sustain as long as you want if you just follow that model. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Mia Yim, 43 of 49 on the pen pals. Ah, yes. our tribal chief. 98 of 149, Roman Reigns. Let's get into these GOAT combos, though.
I mean, the former tribal chief.
No, he's still... Well, yeah, he's not anymore. You're right. That's all they talked about. Prior to launching AEW being an alternative. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they just stick with that, they'd be fine. If they stuck with just being an alternative, they would be fine. Oh, no, does WWE... They don't need him. I wouldn't even necessarily say he needs WWE, but he's going to eventually be there. And the crazy part about it, Andrew, because we talked about this before on multiple breaks here, MJF is going to go to the WWE during his absolute prime and be there for a good 10, 15 years. And probably be the top guy in that company for a while. This is the first case of the night. Yes, Chris. MJF is, I'd say, number 2 or number 3 right now in the business. 3, maybe 4. Well, I don't know. Are we looking at Rock right now?
No.
As like a long term?
No.
Okay. So Rocky's out the picture. So we're looking at Roman, Cody, MJF behind Cody. Right? That's what we're saying?
I think that's fair.
Okay. Elite deck of Dwayne. We got another die cut coming up. Maxine Dupree. Our first teal of the evening as well. That is the star status of our tribal chief.
Damn.
Roman Reigns. This is 15 to 25 on the teal. Yeah, MJF is he'll be on top of the business at some point. Roman Reigns, like even while some of these other talents are around, MJF could be on the top of the business. He's that good. 24-24. Brock Lesnar on the die cut. Dusty Rhodes and Cody on the family lineage. Fish those out. Full Throttle RVD. Jim Hellwig. Oh no, you good, Chris. You're good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, he'll eventually make the leap over. It'll be an epic thing when it happens. He'll be on top of the game for a long time, and that machine that is the WWE will continue to roll. I think Paul's going to be around for a while. He'll put the right people in place to continue making the shows be that as good as they could possibly be.
Paul Heyman?
No, Paul Levesque. I think my question right now with him, which I don't think is really going to be an issue, but I just want to see how it's handled. So far, it's looked good. But what does he do with bringing in the talent from the other company? I mean, obviously, all we have for examples right now is Cody, and that we kind of knew what direction that was going to go in. But what does he do with the rest? You know, we know Vince has a track record of if I didn't build you.
You just put Andrade on Mania.
Huh?
You just put Andrade on Mania.
True.
So if you got the talent, you got the credibility. Like he's gonna probably use you, and he's gonna use you well.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I believe that that's the way it's gonna go because I think Trips has ridiculous vision when it comes to this. Like he really sees the business the right way. But just curious, just a question to be answered. You know.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Hogan on the star status. Appreciate that, Chris. Not you, the one on the screen, sir. Shawn Michaels. I appreciate you, but
so you don't appreciate it.
I want to show him.
You wanted to make a point.
Yeah, because he needs to know. He needs to know.
You don't appreciate.
He needs to know that he's appreciated for his comment here.
Really
Roman Reigns.
What was his comment?
That second break, you all really enjoyed this last one. So you think he doesn't deserve some love? You hate the customers that much?
No, he does. I just think that maybe.
I just wanted to differentiate. I wanted him to know.
Over me too.
I wanted him to know.
At the same time.
We got the Neidharts. Elite 6, Carl Anderson, 10 of 49.
You have to put
followed up
down
by a Rip Fowler
to pick other people back up. You can uplift at the same time.
You guys have the same name.
It's a good name. That guy knows what he's talking about
because of the name.
Name's Chris.
Okay,
yeah,
all right, fair enough.
On everything.
He's building up Jade. That's gonna take some time. I think that's another check mark for Trips is gonna do the right thing with the talent that he's given. So that's good. Wait until WWE starts working with TNA. Nick Khan was always pushing crossover work with other companies. He's going to get it now when it's out. Hey, if you have not been here before, I have an entire conspiracy theory with Endeavor that I think will eventually have them take over the entire wrestling business and get rid of the, well, not get rid of, but restore the shock factor of professional wrestling. The unpredictability. We haven't had any unpredictability in the business since Hogan turned heel. I think that was the last big shocking moment we've had outside of maybe like Edge cashing in for the first time, because that was just a new concept that we hadn't ever experienced before. But if we can get everybody under the same umbrella and we don't know what contracts expire because they're all under the same company, and we can have people just move around the way we need them to, I think we get that shock factor back, and professional wrestling gets restored in that way. Because if I get Oba Femi winning the NXT title, and then Moose comes out, that'd be kind of fire, fam. Gigi Dolan, 15 of 49. He's a TNA World Champ. Santos Escobar, 6 of 99. Former Patriot, actually. Candice LeRae, 40 of 149. So Ruka, Elite Deck of Roman, Tatum Paxley, Ariana Grace, who did an excellent job in the pre-show. Lita, Spellbound, 38 of 49, another numbered Lita letter. Not in a 1-on-1, no. 2 oranges, though.
Only missing 2 1-on-1s.
We're out there.
You think her time was wasted on AEW? I wouldn't say it was wasted. I think Jade had... Oh, it was two eyes, too, by the way. I think Jade did a good job over there. She was able to develop her star power over in AEW. I think they did the best they possibly could with somebody as green as she is. She's still really, really green. You can see it in some of her work. But I think she's going to be developed well. Slowly. Slow build.
I mean, just with her being able to work with the names she did backstage, resource-wise, like, being able to use, like, Dustin Rhodes as an absolute wealth of knowledge, being able to use Danielson to help practice stuff in ring, like, no one else is going to give her that attention in the Performance Center, because if she's at the Performance Center when at the time she blows up, she's just another person there. Mm-hmm. But like in AEW, she's able to put all this time and effort into her. Like Tony Khan really trusted her, and all the people backstage really wanted to be like a big part of what she became. Mm-hmm. I think it's the perfect spot for her for the start.
She wrestled bottom dwellers, so yeah, that's what that roster was at the time. If you look at AEW's women's division now, way better than it was when they first started. So yeah, at the time she wrestled nobodies, but the company as a whole had a large gap between the top talent and
a bunch of her runners during the pandemic.
6 of 80, Johnny G.
Yeah, that's a lot of pandemic era stuff.
Yeah, which is more character work anyway, because it has to.
You got to establish that. All right, you're gonna be fighting a bunch of local talents.
B-Fab, Diesel, 5 of 49. I think our AEW run was good. I think it worked for what they needed it to be. There's Omos. Never noticed how short his arms are.
Omos?
Until I got this card. Dakota Kai, she needs a run. 14 of 24. How do we feel about the North American Women's title out of NXT?
very exciting.
She Goldberg everyone. Yeah, she was supposed to. Look,
That's the character.
Look, even in WWE, that's going to be Jade's character. I don't know if you're noticing this or not, but she's star power personified. She needs to look dominant. She looks like a specimen. You can't really that's the only real push to give her.
There's no 10-minute promo sex.
Yeah.
There's no 20-minute instant classics. No, man. She's about to beat everybody up.
She's never going to give you a Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels classic. She's never going to give you that Bryan Danielson run. She's never going to give you none of that stuff. She's going to come in, kick ass, and get the hell up out of there because that's the only way it's going to work. What's up, man?
What's up?
That's the only way it's going to work with her. I mean, the aesthetics alone, the way they're going to build the character, I don't think she's going to have a long run of professional wrestling. I think she's going to build whatever she can star power-wise there, and then once they call her for the X-Men recreation, and she becomes Storm in the next X-Men movie, that's it.
Ooh.
Wondering how they're going to push Julia. She might be. They're going to run a tournament, obviously, for that NXT North American title. The women's title. And I think it's going to be... She's definitely going to be in that mix. I kind of feel like Kalani Jordan might be the one that gets that. If not like a Thea Hell or something like that. But
I think it'll be Thea and JC in the main event of that final.
That final. And then Julia
for the main
like
event.
First up.
I think Julia's going for the women's title.
Really?
I think so.
She did look at the Perez match pretty intently. We'll see what kind of slow build they decide to give her.
Holly?
I think they have. We're talking about a female guy. We're talking about a whole female person, not a guy with Pringles for knees.
Holly's the GOAT.
Gigi Dolan. No, he's not. He might eat goat, but he's not the goat. Powerhouses of Andre the Giant.
And I've seen a lot.
Our redemption is
Roman Reigns.
Elite Signatures Red. Card numero dos.
I don't think that's Roman. Right?
Juan Cena.
That's sick.
John Cena on Elite Signatures Red. You can't see me.
The Rock saw him.
The Rock saw him and slammed him into the mat. Rock was absolutely brilliant all week here.
He was so good.
He's been brilliant for this entire run. we might have to I got to redo rankings. I had Austin as a hands down GOAT, but this latest run by The Rock might have boosted him.
Yeah, Rock told me he was gonna kill it.
Just a little bit ahead, because he's looked pretty incredible. This heel persona, Serious Heel Rock, was incredible this entire time.
I have a boss.
That pivot was crazy, and it still leaves the door open for a possible Cody match. It leaves the door open for Rock versus Roman in like a punishment type of, as Solo mentioned tonight, when you lose, there's a penalty to pay. So maybe Rock is the one that can give that penalty to Roman and you can still get that match, which I had no interest in, but I do now. We got another teal, and this is another teal Roman. We talked about Smush already. We gave you the Smush comp. Best version of The Rock yet. I agree. Final Boss Rock was dope. And then the fact that he's now in this backstage type of boardroom run. If you guys don't see the potential of a Rock Trips like power struggle down the line,
that'd be a great story.
You're not watching professional wrestling. Haven't been for a while. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, 1/24 in a die cut. That's a fire card. No pun intended.
Too low merch coming.
Yeah, 1000%. The Mysterios on the family lineage.
It's gonna be right on that edge if it's even be okay to.
Another star status teal of Roman
right
Reigns.
That's crazy. Yeah.
17/25. Second teal of Roman of the evening.
Only people on collecting Ella.
QE.
That's it. It's gonna be two girls with a right.
Raquel Rodriguez, 138 of 149. And Ava. Yeah, that power struggle. And then we go back to our DX and Nation of Domination days. That's going to be a great story. We don't know who the reps are going to be in ring. Maybe Solo, Cody.
I'm gonna jump in this trash can.
Maybe people. All right, I got you.
From right here.
You already pulled.
I already pulled a 1-on-1 in this break.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
He looked straight at me like,
You
okay. He just looked straight at me like, okay.
You should be very nervous. You should be very nervous. That's what I do. How big of a solo push are we looking at right now? You gotta you hear that word, but it just triggers you.
I think it says more about you than about
I know. Huh? Big. How much of a solo push do we see? Like how
Solo to go.
where does he land in the main event picture?
He's like Umaga 2.0.
Yeah, that's the comp. Now when they bring in Joseph, and they're both out here doing Samoan Spikes together.
I don't know what they do with him right now.
Are we thinking slow build with the as him taking over tribal chief
I
status?
just don't know how you if you really want to put him
Lita,
as
another
the
orange
face of
Lita,
the Bloodline,
21 to 49.
How doesn't just destroy Logan Paul next week for the US belt?
Does he need a belt?
Yeah.
You think he needs one?
I do.
Okay.
He doesn't really wrestle that often.
Yeah, because he's been. That's what I'm saying. I think this is the
run.
opportunity
this is when
to
you start
Because he's the GOAT.
crushing everyone.
The GOAT
Natty.
don't need a wrestler.
I would keep him away from
On the
Cody
auto.
as long as possible.
Oh no, I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna put him in there with Cody because that's too.
That's what I'm saying. You have to give him a belt. You can't have him cut this promo and take control of the Bloodline and all this stuff, and then not immediately give him a belt.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, that's fair. I think there's a possibility of just kind of reestablish. I see a lot of in-house stuff. I see him cleaning up in-house first before they start moving on to something else. Yeah. So he had Tonga take out Jimmy tonight. Like you said, you think it's eventually gonna turn into Usos versus, right? Mm-hmm. So if we get that, we have that storyline. We can run that for a while. So I think we're gonna have to. Solo will need Heyman, and yeah, he's going to. I think we're going to see Paul revert back to being the main mouthpiece for a wrestler. I think that's a role he's comfortable in, a role he's really, really good at, and then Solo eventually be able to say what he needs to say and convey what he needs to convey.
I think you can do the Solo and Tama tag thing with the Usos, and in the meantime, you can set up Logan Paul versus Braun Breaker.
You really hate Logan.
And
trying to
then
get him out here.
And then Braun Breaker versus Solo at SummerSlam.
That was actually pretty good at NXT. But then you're derailing. You're kind of you're. That's too early. I think it's too early for those two. For what you got planned for those two.
For a mid
87 and 149.
It just gives us a preview of things to come with those two potentially at.
If we're talking about there's Omos on the red. So if we're looking at that similar to how Trips and Rock came up to where they battled for these mid-card stuff before they went main. Yeah. I can see it that way. Bischoff 22 of 53 on the big suit. I can see that.
I just think that's also
makes sense. It's
a good problem to have, obviously, but is it not a problem that there's too much young, up and coming talent that should be doing their thing? There's stuff in the men's division, stuff in the women's division, stuff on NXT. Not enough stuff to go around.
Do I think Heyman would be with Bron? No, I don't think Heyman's going to be with Bron. I think Bron's way too big of a personality for Heyman to need Heyman. Bron Breakker has a lot of. Bron is a perfect mashup of his dad and his uncle, and because of that. And the variety that he can present with the comedy, with the seriousness, with the cockiness. Bron doesn't need a Paul Heyman mouthpiece. Bron can speak for himself and be just fine. So I don't think Heyman needs to be alongside Bron Breakker. Now it'd be nice maybe if we use Heyman as the eventual reason to why Bron becomes world champion. If you want to do it that way, then I can see it there. But it's not necessary to get Bron over. Ultimate Warrior 78 and 99. I think in the wrestling has more than one Warrior family on the massive Bloodline family versus Rose, Orton, Mysterio, Flair, Hart, Steiner. Yeah, there's a lot of generational talent on the roster for sure. For sure. Randy Orton. I think Solo could have a slow build in terms of we're cleaning up in-house first before we start venturing out and regaining the power that the Bloodline had. We need to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Need to beat people into submission to get them in line first, and then we can go out and recapture the titles the way we had them before. I think that's the play that gives everybody enough time to develop what they need to develop, and you can still keep the belt moving around and stuff going with the other stories, and not just make it all Bloodline all the time. Mm-hmm. Especially for somebody who's not quite where Roman was when Roman dropped the belt. There's a Miz on the auto.
The Miz.
We'll see what this tag team title run does for him. Thoughts on Uncle Howdy? Did they bring him back?
No, they're hinting at it though. There's like graphics that are being shown before Raw. I think there's a graphic shown before or during SmackDown during a tag match. So I think this is gonna be like a stable of people. If
Bo is willing to do it, I'm okay with it. I think obviously it can't be like a Bray knockoff type thing. I don't think that's where it's gonna be. But I'm on the fence about it. I think leave it alone. I'm not big on the you lost a family member, so we got to give you a push thing. I've never been big on that. But if he's willing to, I don't know, keep the character going or just continue the path that they had already kind of forged before the tragedy, then fine. I just hope it's not one of those types of like forced pushes because of the mortality of Bray Wyatt. I don't think I'm not a big fan of that.
I just have no idea what they're going to do with that.
Yeah. Right now, I don't know what entity or what role gets played. Like, even if you do have... Even with Bray, right? He wasn't the largest dude, but it was easier to play this entity that he was going to take over Taker's spot because he was big enough, and then he had, he was flanked by two other monsters. Bo is a tiny dude. So they're going to have to either pair him up with a bunch of killers to make that work, or they're going to have to make him completely supernatural. And I don't know how far that goes. Randy Orton, Pen Pals at Io Sky, 449. Like that one. Grayson Waller, 31 of 80. Now, that being stated, the Rotunders are all really, really good on the mic. Very good with character work. Like, the Bo Dallas NXT Championship run is still one of my favorite runs from NXT. So, I do think he can make it work. 449. I'm just curious as to how they deliver this character and who they pair him with. I don't think he can be by himself and be okay with where this goes. Not with the amount of talent they have on this roster.
It's just too stacked.
It's too stacked.
Again, it's a good problem to have. Like,
yeah, but you got.
What can you really do? This whole place is.
It's kind of. It's
like gangbusters.
It's kind of insane.
Now, you can make an argument for so many people getting title runs and pushes and this and that. It's just like.
I got a question. I got a question for all of you. What do we think this Netflix move? What do we think that opens up? Do we return to the Attitude Era to an extent?
I mean, I don't know. I think they still want to be able to do some like age appropriate stuff. Children are a pretty big market.
Yeah. Because The Rock was cussing his ass off at the pay-per-view, boy.
I think he's going to be the exception. I don't think it's going to be always like that.
I don't know, man, because So as The Rock is in there dropping F-bombs left and
so
right.
I have thought this for a while. That I have thought that like every big time wrestler should have one allowed uncensored F-bomb a year. Like, I don't know. It just makes things seem more dire because you never know when it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the one that always reminds me of it is remember when Taker and Lesnar were feuding, like, after Lesnar broke the streak and Taker was coming back and they were having those, like, crazy brawls that the entire Raw locker room needed to break up.
Right.
And, you know, I think
Braun Strowman,
Brock says, like, so Taker says, you're going to have to kill me, you know that, right?
John
and
Cena.
Brock's like, I know. Like, Taker should have dropped an F-bomb. They're like, you're going to have to kill me. Like, that would have been awesome. That would have been sick.
Steve Austin was spelled.
But it's only like the big names. I don't need, you know.
So
no offense to like, I don't need Chad Gable throwing out F-bombs.
But
we don't need that. You know?
But that's not character work for him, right?
Or okay, no Bobby Lashley throwing out F-bombs.
He
right?
won't. That's
like,
not character work for him either.
But like, you know, like
Kevin Owens,
KO's
got to drop some. The reason why I'm wondering if they're going back to Attitude Era is because not only just Rock lobbed whatever he lobbed, Pat McAfee got off about 4 shits over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm sick of that.
He got about 4
Let that
shits.
do whatever he wants because he's like super duper famous.
Right? So if we're going into Netflix, where we have a little less inhibition in there, you know what I'm saying? I just wonder. Like, I get what you're saying with it should be reserved for the top guys, because it should be. It should be. But if I'm an up-and-coming wrestler, and I need something to give me a little bit of edge, like Braun Breaker dropping one of those wouldn't be the most surprising thing to do. Like he's not at the level to do it. She could. It fits the character. It 100 like not all the time, but it 100% fits the character, right? So if I'm Sean Spears, I might do it for shock value. If I'm You see what I'm saying?
Sean Spears.
Well, why not?
Sean
It would
Spears,
work.
He ain't like that.
It would work. Him, Gacy, and probably not. This guy, maybe. I'm not saying these guys are turning into Stone Cold, but if you take the cuffs off a little bit and say, okay,
I don't think they're going to
kind of experiment. All right, well, that's what I'm wondering. Cody, completely pissed off, might drop one. There's Wesley on a new breed. That's fire. Or if we're looking at, heel turns for people who normally would not have one. These things. This is what I'm worried about. A guy like this, Austin Theory 123 and 149.
I'm not giving Austin Theory enough.
But I need something to deliver a little bit of edge or garner some attention.
He's just King Dork.
True.
I don't want him to get over as badass tough
There's
guy.
Cody, 1 of 99. Karrion Kross. I don't know. Andre Chase has flirted with it a few times. He said a couple questionable things.
But I like that they censor it. He should be pissed because there are people who are allowed to say it and his still gets censored. I think that'd be a fun gimmick.
Yeah, that's fair. I think they have a lot of room. They got a lot of runway to kind of play around if they want to do some things on Netflix. I like the move. I'm interested to see what's direction they go. I don't want them to turn into like prime ECW to where we just doing wild shit just for the sake of doing wild shit. We don't need to turn the women's division back into Attitude Era puppies and all that. I don't think that's necessary. I think there's way too much talent to need to do that, even though some of the ladies on the roster probably fit that era a little bit better. Like Chelsea's come out and stated she would have worked better in that time frame. But I don't think it's necessary to go back to that. So I don't know. I think it'd be pretty interesting.
Chelsea Green would have been like such an awesome ECW character.
She stated as much. Now even if we put the language aside and you get a comment like what Chelsea had, does she push the needle a little bit? Does she push the envelope?
There would be some people who would be wearing some crazy stuff. Let's just say that.
I think someone like Rhea would be willing to, not necessarily need to,
absolutely.
but just who she is and how she carries it. I can see her pushing the needle. Yeah, Yeah, that makes sense, Landon. A little more language and violence and blood, but only when the story calls for it.
Yeah, like that was, I think, the best part about this build up to Mania, just for any feud, was like Rock making Cody bleed. It was such a shocking moment.
Bret Hart, 146 and 149.
It felt so real because we haven't seen actual, like, I made you bleed for a story in decade and a half, it seems like.
Bianca Belair.
It's perfect.
I think I'm trusting Trips to be smart about how he utilizes this level of freedom. I really am. I'm trusting him to be smart. I think he will reserve it for certain stories, for certain moments. Hey, nice little color match, Razor Ramon, 24 of 53. That's pretty sick. I think I trust Trips enough to reserve those moments for the right people, the right times. You know, big feud stuff.
We make it. I don't want to say just violence for the sake of violence.
No.
We make it more like shocking spots. Like, I thought one of the more shocking moments that happened in like the last 5 or 6 years or so was Baron Corbin giving the update to Becky Lynch. Right. I don't think we'll see stuff like that. I think that's too attitude error-ish for its own good. Okay. I think you'll see some more freedom in matches. I think you said the kind of stories. I'm not saying like it'll turn into indie-rific death matches, but
no, I don't see that either.
I think matches will be a little more brutal, for sure. It'll help in stories. Okay. It's just there's so much good that comes from the Netflix deal besides like, oh, there are so many eyes on Netflix, there's so many users, there's so many accounts, like it's fine. Like they've got a chance to do something like really special with the Netflix stuff. Yeah, it's awesome.
No lingerie matches, Pac.
Yeah, there will be no Bron.
I don't need to see that.
Like that's nah. No lingerie, no bait. Remember the weekly swimsuit contest? Like, that was crazy.
I don't think we're
they were doing some stuff back then.
I don't think we're running that. I do like the potential of, like you said, a little more violence. So maybe we get our Gunther and Ilya showcase of just like we're bringing that type of violence.
There'll be different styles of matches too.
Yes.
You know, like we know what the WWE match looks like. Like that Sammy Gunther match felt like very European. It felt like a very European, brutal British strong style, European strong style match. Like we should see that with a lot of other different people.
Hogan. If you can work the style, I'd like to see you have that showcase. 11 of 49, Sherry Martel.
Like that's why I think like a show like Speed on Twitter, where it's like it's a 3-minute spot fest to get the crowd going, but also just like it just shows off
Drew
that there's
McIntyre,
some
21
awesome
24
wrestlers on your roster who can do some awesome stuff that people probably don't know or have. I forgot about it.
We had the discussion, not really, kind of, sort of, on the last break, and I wanted to have somebody kind of bounce these ideas off of, right? So for Speed, can somebody mention, who will be the first Speed champion? And I like that as an idea, for them to have a belt specifically for that. But it led me to wonder what style you think makes more sense. If we're talking, and I'm just using names as an example, if we're talking like a Ricochet Flurry, and that's your champion for these 3-minute spots, or are we talking maybe like an Oba Femi type of dominant?
Oh no, I think it'll be high flyers. It'll essentially just be 205 live.
You think that's the lane they're going into? That'll be the
style. But like there are plenty of wrestlers who can kind of like you said, like fit the bill. Like Oba Femi can show up randomly and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like destroy dudes. Like you can run a 3-minute gauntlet. Yeah. Of like how many dudes I can beat.
Elektra Lopez, 35 of 80.
You can have Bron on there. You can have Dijak on there. You can have
And see, that's what I'm wondering. What makes more sense? Are we talking? I understand they can just do the variety in general, but if we're gonna throw a belt on somebody, it could probably
Oba Femi wins that belt. Who can realistically beat him in 3
minutes? Right. And but then that's when we get to our guys that hit these, our Ortons with the RKOs, our Kevin Owens with the stunners, like people that can just hit these.
I don't want it to be used as a device for squash matches. I want it to be fun.
JC Jane,
nice
auto there. Fix that face.
I want it to be fun, exciting, high spots, just like.
So you're looking at just a bunch of little guys flying around.
It don't even have to be little guys. It can be guys who work well with the little guys.
Dijaks.
It could be your Dijaks. Like I just they're a fun. I know we just debuted on NXT officially, but like Javon.
I know you're talking about.
The dude
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he was
he's like
DPW.
17 or 18 or something
Shouts
like
out
that.
DPW. He was awesome there. DPW champ. Gets signed to the Fed.
Yeah.
And they're already making him a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
That's the perfect thing for him to do. I was like a surprise. Like, oh hey, like I'm gonna be on speed this week.
Wouldn't that just be the cruiserweight division again? I think
I think a thing Netflix could do. If you want to do more WWE content, do 205 Live. Do it. I mean, if you want to do an extra hour of NXT, like you can do a lot of other stuff now that like you've got the actual platform to do so.
Any chance they make it point-based matches and they score the winner?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad. I think having that 3 minutes, right, gives you a ton of variety. If they really think this out or flush it out right, you can have the squash matches, you can have the flippity shit, you could have you could even have, believe it or not, you could even go catch wrestling for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You can give me a 3-minute reversal hold with Bryan Danielson and maybe somebody like a technical wizard, like your Charlie Dempsey's, your Drew Gulak's.
Yeah.
You can give me 3 minutes of that, of where, okay, this spinning predicament, these holds, and then bam, we landed into something. Like, take your amateur guys that they're looking at and really, give Gable Stevenson a showcase, something like that.
It shouldn't be like presented as like a bunch of squashes. It should be presented as sprints.
Okay.
They're not marathons. Like, these are matches that are going, they're supposed to go 3 minutes. These guys are going to give literally 200% trying to get this win.
Bianca Belair 108 of 149 on the BBO. Those are her initials on the cards. Don't question me on this. Roman Reigns. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying those are her initials. Carmella 22 of 49. Q Elliott. Moving on. You can score takedowns, 2 counts. Like what you're talking about fits. I like the Heritage Cup. I really love the Heritage Cup matches. Yeah. I like the pure wrestling matches they had at ROH. Now, obviously, it's harder to do when you're locked into a 3-minute window. But yeah, if you make it into a points thing, if you make it into a, not like you said, every match doesn't have to be a squash. It does need to be a sprint to a finish. I do like that portion of it. We don't need people just running through other people. It needs to look like somewhat competitive for the 3 minutes is going to be. Because we've seen the 5-minute challenges on Raw and stuff like that. You can get really pretty compelling matches.
I was going to say, real quick, just you brought that up. Shouts out Rodney Mack and the White Boy Challenge. Those are based. The White Boy Challenge was so sick. The White Boy Challenge just being made just so they can have Goldberg come out and kill Rodney Mack.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff we need. If you want to do lower card stuff, that's the way you do it. Like,
yeah.
It's stupid and it's goofy, but like, it's fun until a main eventer comes out and wrecks you. Like, that should be the whole point.
So, are we looking to develop anyone storyline wise, or are we just going to action?
For speed?
For speed.
We're
developing characters or just action?
I think it just be fun action.
Okay.
I don't think it has to be anything more than that.
Okay.
Especially since you can, like, really just record 3 matches.
Johnny wrestling.
20 minutes.
On the Pin Pals. Teal. Becky Lynch.
Nice.
The man.
Teal inserts have been really nice from this
25 of 25. Nice little bookend, Becky. She had a good match. I wouldn't put that match and put it in the same category as Charlotte and Rhea.
I wouldn't even.
Still a good match. I think Becky being under the weather, they still able to put on a pretty good performance. 75 and 99 on Joe Gacy.
I just thought that Bianca, the Bayley Io match was like really good.
I thought so too. I think they gave Io a nice little showcase.
Exactly. No, that's the Io. The Io Sky showcase. She is unbelievable.
Yeah, she's good. When you give Io runway and you let her perform the way she can, she's.
It's almost like she's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Regardless.
Weird.
Who'd have thought?
Weird. Joe Gacy's been super impressive with me lately. This current singles run he's had has been really good.
Mm-hmm.
Putting on some good matches. I think he plays the Foley-esque type of merchant of pain tolerance very well. I don't like his finisher. I hate any rebound, springboard rebound finisher. I hate those things, bro. I hate it.
That's why I hate Grayson Waller's
those moves.
Grayson
Waller's finisher is the worst. Just do a cutter, fam. You don't gotta dive out of the ring, dive under the rope.
I think it works for someone like Grayson Waller as a signature of hey, look what I can do. I'm such a show off that I can do this ridiculous
Yeah.
move. But that shouldn't be a finish.
Like the Roman Reigns drive-by.
That's a great move.
I love it for
great
that.
Signature move.
That's for a signature move. But to the buckshot lariat that Logan does makes sense. I don't like it as a finisher.
It's extra velocity. In
But
kayfabe, that's what it is.
Yeah. But he times it though. He never just does it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not setting up for the arm, running outside the ring just to land this move. If I'm out here and you're in position for it, cool. But that's not what I'm setting up for. I think AJ's done an excellent job with that too, with his elbow, with the forearm.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch,
especially with the way he'll deke people with it. He'll juke people out with it. It's awesome. It's perfect. Who would have thought? AJ Styles.
Don't get you started. Tanner Paxley. How'd you like his match over the weekend?
It was great.
You thought it was good? Scripts on the auto.
Hate his whack ass new entrance. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan.
I still think that match had another gear, but it was a fine match.
Nikita Lyons.
And they're running it back.
49. Yeah.
After tonight, they're running it back. Winner will be number one contender for Cody.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cody and LA Knight. How does that look?
I think it might be Cody and AJ.
Probably, but I'm just thinking.
Which is why I think LA Knight got that Mania win.
For that reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make him still look strong. It's a clean win. He beat AJ.
The fact that AJ Styles changed his music before LA Knight changed his finisher is beyond me. It's crazy. What's up, Gumby? Been a minute, fam. How you doing?
I like LA Knight's.
I like his finisher.
As a sig, it's a sig. That's not a finish to me.
Really?
Yeah.
You know why I like it? Here's why I like it. Because
do a cutter.
Well, I think they did it that way because it gives you room. It gives you breathing room for quick hits. You know
who needs to change their finish? And I cannot believe I saw them win with it. I cannot believe Bayley still uses the rose plant. That might be the worst move I've ever seen. It's a bad move.
It's not. It's not the worst move. The worst finisher of all time, next to the fucking AA, is the Wasteland. Wade Barrett's Wasteland.
Wasteland's okay.
No!
Wasteland's okay.
He just... No.
There's gotta be a velocity
It's no velocity.
Because he was really chucking some dudes sometimes.
He was not.
No,
not yet, Rich. Oh, well, there you go. Rich.
Sick.
Rich.
That's sick.
This is what the card guys do for you, sir. Asking you shall receive. 19-24 on the mellow.
But I will admit, Bullhammer, great finish.
Bullhammer's great. Bullhammer's
finish.
Fantastic. That Wasteland was ass.
The boom, the flipping, I love the flipping of the elbow pad inside out.
Yeah.
The red, with a big mark on it. That's great.
The Bad News Barrett character.
Wasteland, I thought Wasteland was fine.
Wasteland is ass. But for the LA Knight finisher, I think they gave him that or allow him to use that as a finisher because 27-149 Dakota Kai. Because with the trajectory that he was going on, he needs a quick hit finisher. He needs to be able to run in, hit somebody with some moves, and then get up out of there and not be like, okay, this dude just came in, wrecked shop, and left. If it's an exaggerated finisher, it doesn't...
what I think he could use and make it work? Gold Dust or Dustin Rhodes does it. He does it's called the final cut, where it's he lifts them into a suplex and then spins it out into a cool little falling spinning neck breaker.
I can't do that if I'm here with 5 people trying to beat me up.
But it's quick. If Dustin Rhodes can still do it quick, LA Knight should be able to do it a little quicker.
All right. Let's be real.
Dustin Rhodes is no spring chicken.
Let's calm down.
He's no spring chicken.
He's not. But we're not gonna act like Dustin isn't a good 4 light years ahead of LA Knight in terms of in real life. Dustin is still.
Look at the last name.
He's still good,
He
fam.
still might be that guy.
He can still do the damn thing.
He still might be that
He
guy.
just had a match against Joe last week, which
Yeah,
was
it
really
was.
good. Yeah, Dustin.
He made Swerve for a second.
That
dude's still kind of the GOAT.
We never
But all
gonna
I'm
act
saying
like
is, like, athletically.
he's the natural, fam. That's
Athletically, LA
Cool.
Knight should be able to do some moves a little bit quicker
LA
than
Knight's
Dustin Rhodes.
LA Knight's also 40.
Dustin Rhodes is like
Yeah, but Dustin's
50.
the natural, fam.
They call him the natural.
LA Knight's athletic acumen is the springboard into the suplex. That running jump.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. We're not trying to. That's where the
He
athleticism
should do a
is.
running finish. Not like the spear, but not like the clothesline. He should do a running blockbuster. He's pretty athletic. He can do that. You can do that move quick.
I can't hit that all 5 people, bro.
I don't need him to hit it off 5 people.
But that's-
I need him to run in,
No.
hit the blockbuster, and get out of there.
What I'm saying is, for the character that LA Knight is, with the way he talks crazy, because he has that Rock Austin, I get in here, I'm running my mouth. He's going to get a lot of, I don't know what this is. He's going to get a lot of people who want to hurt him. And he needs to be able, like, KO. That's why he has a stunner now, because the pop-up powerbomb just wasn't going to get it done with the amount of shit you talk.
Yeah.
Orton, who garners a lot of enemies too. That's why he has like those type of
Not a
wrestlers.
fan of the overdrive. Not a fan of the play of the.
No, sir.
What was he calling his version of it? I think it was just called the overdrive.
Yeah, that
Because
leg
it
move
begins
was
with an
stupid.
O. His last name begins with an O.
Tracking dog, 29 to 49. When you're that type of wrestler, and when you're of medium size, because these aren't like monster big people. Like Big Show can deck people with a right hand and just throw that multiple times.
KO punch.
The KO punch, which makes sense for him. Shawn Michaels with the super kick. Like, you need quick hitters. I think that's why LA Knight has that as a finisher. You need quick hitters. They even gave that to Miz because he talked too crazy. Those wrestlers need quick hitters. So I think that's why he gets that.
What the problem really is, I don't think he hits it well.
Passing the torch.
That's it.
Rick Steiner and Bron Breakker. That is fire. That's fire.
That's a beauty right there.
That is fire. And I think, hopefully, you might look at it real quick to see.
Let me check. About to be a sweat.
Hopefully, man.
About to be a sweat.
Hopefully. Oh, 15 to 25, by the way. 15 to 25, by the way. Passing the torch. Rick and Junior. That's fire. That is a fire hit. This is what we doing tonight, fams. This is what we doing tonight, fam.
Oh, no.
Oh!
It will have to be a randomizer.
That's crazy. And then they had their family lineage as well. But that one's not numbered. Man, that's going to hurt.
Oh, man.
That's going to hurt a little bit. All right, so stay clinched.
Don't worry. They'll only have to wait like an hour and a
Check
half
this
for us
for
to
me
do
real quick.
That should be on one spot.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, Rick Steiner, Bron Breakker, passing the torch.
Those are both on card, right?
Yep, both on card. You're going to be clinched for a little bit because we got another 2 more cases. So everybody
4 boxes, 2 cases.
Everybody just relax. Settle in for a little bit.
Put on a pot of coffee, folks.
Put on, yeah. At the end, we'll find out who that belongs. Oh, wow. What is this? So we're gonna keep it going.
Maybe
I don't know which one do you want to settle for.
I think the winner gets the auto. Winner gets the auto, and the
23 or 25.
Second name on that randomizer gets that card.
If this is all it is, sure. There might be more.
If there's more,
there might be more.
Oh man,
that's crazy. That is crazy. Bron Breakker is going to be a star. Is going to be an absolute star. All right, I'll try this again. Any Dijak, Escobar, Woods, Dragunov, or D'Angelo hits yet? Not yet, but we do like the attempts there. Ricky Steamboat on the red, non-numbered. Q Elliott. Don't forget, we still have Select and Impeccable coming up. Diamond Hands will be ripping that Select for you. Die cut, Gia Lee, 9 to 24. Austin on the star status. And we'll also be running this back manana for the people. 4 more boxes. Should have been on Rick instead of Scott. so you can be sitting here nervous the rest of the break. Damn.
That is a tough one.
Yeah. So JT needs a Shawn Michaels. He'll be washing dishes. JT, you should have been in the break last Saturday, fam. If you were in the last Saturday's break, there have been plenty of dick pics for you. I think we pulled 2 Shawn Michaels autos.
Mm-hmm.
Last time, no, 1 Shawn Michaels auto and some numbered Shawn Michaels. Had to make some coffee over on the East Coast. 16 likes, 43 watchers. I'm with you, Buffalo. Let's get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, fam.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get these likes to a respectable level. Someone asked for Rhea earlier. I think we've seen our first Rhea hit coming up. Alright. Spellbound of Mr. Mysterio. The King of Mystery. Another King of Mystery Spellbound. This one is an R and this one is numbered 35 of 49.
Nice. Following his win tonight, Jon Moxley has achieved the modern global Triple Crown, the first wrestler to ever do it. A WWE World Heavyweight Championship,
there it is.
An AEW World Champion,
Rhea Ripley, 19 of 99.
IWGP World Champ. That's crazy.
Yeah. Austin, you think Mox still goes?
Oh, Mox can still go.
Yeah. And when's the last Mox match that you thoroughly enjoyed?
I probably would have enjoyed this match tonight.
Yeah. Well, that's your guy.
Naito Moxley is an awesome matchup. I mean, I like this tag match with Claudio against FTR. That was a great match.
That was a good match.
I think.
Is all right. I guess my true question is this at this point: is Mox living off of name value alone?
No,
like Jericho's name value.
Those two are not.
He had a good match with Daniel Garcia. Was it? No, that's Christian Cage. Who did he have a good match with? No, he was in that. He's in a terrible match. Never mind. He was in that.
Bro, that dude's washed.
Okay. Yeah, but Jericho's still out there though.
Unfortunately. I think he's still the highest contract on that roster.
Probably.
I think they have to use him.
Just pull me a Hogan bar card so I can take a break from breaks, please. My wallet will appreciate it. I got you, Buffalo. Got you.
That's all he needs, really. He's got plenty of autos from Morales Elite. He's got a couple impeccable autos.
Yeah. We got to get Buffalo what he needs, man. Buffalo's a guy.
He is a guy around here. He's a capital G guy around here. No, I think Mox is still... Some people may not like all the bleeding. I don't agree with all the bleeding every single match.
Another family lineage base.
Man, he's still completely capable of being top tier main event.
William Regal, 5 of 24.
Break in case of emergency type situation. He's still Jon Moxley.
Okay. Roman Reigns on the red. Is Moxie somebody needs to be kind of reeled in when it comes to match type stuff? Full throttle with AJ. Big E on the SIGs. Very nice. I think that's where my question really lies. Moxley's been given full run over AEW to do whatever the hell he wants to. And, he's put on some good matches. He's put on some stinkers. So I'm like, okay, is this really necessary, my G? But if you give him a little... I need to see what this match looked like tonight, or the one where he just won his belt, to see if he works better.
He wrestles a completely different style in New Japan, which I like a lot.
But is that due to the structure of New Japan as opposed to just letting him do what he wants to do?
I think it's a bit of both. I think he respects that company a lot to really put in the effort, and he probably wants to put, especially too, he is the world champ there now.
Right.
He just is.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's kind of, I don't want to say he's on his best behavior, but he's really showing out. Whenever he's in New Japan, he really does show out. And I don't want to see he takes matches off in AEW, but like you said, I think he kind of does his own thing at times, which is not, you know, the preferred way of doing things over there.
Needs to be,
but I would say
structured.
Way more times out of not, he is doing the damn thing. Especially since, like, that whole unit, the whole
Austin Theory
Combat Club
118 and
has just been,
149.
like, really doing different things. Like, in AEW, right now, like,
Iron Sheik,
he's strictly a tag team guy with Claudio.
Which is fine, because I
think it's great.
Needs to be.
Like, I don't, like, for right now, there's no need for him to be in a mid-card singles feud. There's no
1, 2, 3 kid, 4,
no place for him in the main event right now. Like, the fact that he can go there and do the tag stuff with FTR, he'll probably
Dragon Lee on the red.
He'll probably destroy the Bucks sometime soon. Probably on the way to a World Tag Team Championship.
You think they give them the belts at some point?
Yeah.
Are they an attorney? They're doing attorney right now, right? For the belts because of
I don't think so.
Yeah, because of Sting and Darby were the last champs.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing a tournament right now.
I don't
know where they're
at.
at.
I think that's why they won that match at what the heck was that last show called? Yeah, but the last pay per view, they beat FTR clean, and I think that's like they're heading for the tag belt.
Oh, you're talking about yeah, that was the same show.
Yeah,
that was Sting's last match.
Yeah,
that was on Revolution. Yeah, I got that. I got that one. That was good. That was a good show. Except for that one match, it was a good show. That 8-pack, whatever, of bullshit. The one in Wardlow
won. Plenty of like that match eventually just evolved into the Meat Madness or whatever the heck they're gonna do. Just do a house fight. Just do like a 15-minute house fight.
Stupid, man. It was absolutely bad.
I don't need to see Chris Jericho. You know, I like Dante Martin. You know, I like Hook.
He didn't need to be
there.
there.
He didn't need to be in there.
Hook didn't need to be there. We got 4 littles and 4 bigs, and we'll have them interact never. Then of course in this match, Hobbs looked like a waste of time in there. And Hobbs has so much damn potential.
Yeah, man.
I would donate my left kidney for Rusev Cesaro tag team run in WWE.
Rusev Cesaro?
Right now.
I don't think Rusev wants to do tag stuff.
And a War Dogs feud. Montez Ford, 5 of 49. They are doing nothing. Well, they won the match over the weekend, so I guess I can't say they're doing nothing with them. But
they could be doing more.
That was a very goofy. Like, they had Stupo commentary, so we should have taken this.
That was just a fun match.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where's the Elite Deck of Charlotte Flair? For the type of push they're giving that they were supposed to give both of those teams, both of those factions, do we need to be the comedic relief at WrestleMania? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Top dollar.
Nice.
Alba Fire. 15 to 25 on the Alba Fire Sig. On card Otto.
That tag team should be back and running now that Isla Dawn got her changes.
She had that main roster makeover?
Mm-hmm. I don't think she needed it, but you know.
Oh yeah, you did miss the Shawn Michaels passing the torch. Yeah, that we did have that.
A Shawn Michaels passing the torch?
Yeah, it did have that. Shawn Michaels passing the torch.
Seth Cody?
Who would be? I forget. I forget. Yeah, I forget. It was pretty fire.
I don't even know who it could be.
It was pretty fire. Buffalo, he covered for his kid. He covered for his kid. It was Sean and was it Sean? It wasn't Sean and Brett. It wasn't Sean and Seth. I think it might have been Sean and Seth.
Turn open, passing the torch.
No,
Stone Cold and Sean.
Oh yeah, Stone Cold and Sean.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that was fire. And Stone Cold hit Stone Cold hit fairly decent that breakthrough. But yeah, Stone Cold and Sean was the passing the torch we pulled, and then it was a regular Sean Auto that we pulled.
That's got to be the biggest sweat. I think, bigger sweat than Braun and Rick for sure. Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels, though?
Yeah. Texas Rattlesnake and just Texas Legend, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, two Texas boys, you know?
Yep. AJ Styles on the red. Jerry the King Lawler, 61 of 80. Don't need him back on that Netflix.
Get him out of here.
John
Get this guy out of
Cena.
my company.
Huh?
Get this guy out of my company.
Jerry Lawler?
Yeah.
Not a Jerry Lawler fan? Star status, Alita, Kane.
In 2024?
Lawler or Pat McAfee? Trips.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, man?
Ariana Grace and Piper Devin. Which one? Pick one. Pick one now.
I'm picking something alright.
Haven't seen any Rollins or who's the other wrestler? That damn heart emoji's in the way. Or Undertaker. Got you. We got Select. And we have Impeccable coming up. Your hits will be captured. Truced. Ivan Putski, turn of the century. This is the second time we've done this. Where Putski's auto just popped up out of nowhere. We ain't mad at it though. Riddle. 137 to 149. Trips on the tidal wave. Dragon Lee. And Skargar. Matt Riddle. Over in Japan wrestling with his shoes off.
He lost tonight.
To who? You lost the
Zack
belt?
Sabre, yeah.
They've had a nice little rivalry going on over there.
But I'm about to do Sabre and Jeff Cobb. Man, that's going to be pretty kick-ass.
Sabre and Cobb?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty
I
kick-ass.
love Jeff Cobb, bro.
He's awesome.
I love Jeff Cobb.
Shouts out to Monster Matanza.
Cobb is a very underrated. You know what Cobb reminds me of from back in the day? Who was he? Over at ROH.
Me?
No. Not Richards and Edwards. It was one other guy. Yeah, it's coming. It's right there, bro. Right there to my Canadian kid. Had a mullet, a little bit of a goatee, same build, super strong for no reason. Michael Elgin.
Oh, I mean, they tagged together for a minute, too.
Yeah, I love that dude. Elgin was fire. He got in some bullshit, right?
Yeah, he's a
Diesel 5 of
great
53.
guy.
I thought it was something like that.
I think Jeff Cobb hates him. I think my favorite thing was Elgin and Cobb.
John Cena.
They were doing a New Japan
Spellbound
tour,
H,
'cause they were all
72 and
doing
99.
tag title feud stuff together.
Right.
And I think it was the last show.
Brock
Either
Lesnar.
Elgin was on or the War Machines are on.
Okay.
And I think Hanson, who is now Eric, is like...
Right. Kevin Owens, 30 of 99.
He pretty much said in camera, like, and Michael Elgin, just like,
Stone
give him the
Cold.
Michael, man. He beat his ass and shit talked him on the way out. That was dope.
Saw Cobb at an indie show. Now, Cobb's a dog, man.
That dude's unreal.
Cobb's a dog, bro. What are your thoughts on Brian Cage? Any David Flair hits yet? No.
David Flair, huh?
Paul, where is Paul?
That's crazy.
Paul wants to know. It's crazy.
Brian Cage is a great wrestler.
Really?
Who, I don't care that he is drinking steroids at this point.
Okay.
He's still awesome. He still moves well. He still sells well. He still looks awesome. Your gimmick is that you're big and strong. That don't cut it from you, man.
Okay. Fair.
You got no gimmick.
Fair.
I love watching him work. It's just he's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But like
at this point, if we
That's
haven't
who you
developed, So what's worse? Question. This is a legit question. What's worse? Because both of these guys have been in the game for a long time. Same shtick for the entire time. Everywhere they've been the same guy, right? They've been them. I shouldn't say the same guy as in the same guy as each other, but they've been them everywhere they've been. No real development character-wise. Nothing else has really been added on to their game. What's worse, Brian Cage, Roddy Strong?
I think
Because those two have been the same dude. Roddy's gotten leaner. That's it.
I think Cage, because
Cage is worse?
Yeah, at least for a minute there, Roddy was doing different stuff in PWG, and he was doing different stuff when, like around this time last year with the gaslighting of Adam Cole. Like I thought that was a pretty fun gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
But like Brian Cage has been Brian Cage since he's got fired from the Fed like a decade ago. Like he was in developmental there, and he tried for TNA. They didn't pick him. They picked Jay Bradley. It was a bad move.
Tatanka. First time seeing this. Tatanka.
That's Buffalo. That's what Tatanka means.
The original Goldberg.
The original Goldberg.
Iron Sheik 41 and 149. They gave him like a win streak for like
a long win streak.
A long win streak for no reason. Family lineage Rikishi and Jimmy Uso. We will random off our left right for our base family lineage cards. Sign Cage and give him Jesse Ventura's gimmick. Could we?
I don't know enough.
Does he have the personality for that?
I don't know enough about Jesse Ventura.
Jesse was probably, if we keep it a buck, I think Steiner's Big Booty Daddy run and all that, like when he was the pimp and all this other stuff in WCW, I think a lot of that was Ventura influenced. It kind of reminds me.
I only know Ventura as the governor of Minnesota.
Ventura and like superstar Billy Graham type of vibes to it.
Okay.
Coin flip to
Big
see if
Papa
he jumps
Pump?
to Impeccable.
I didn't really know that.
It's along the same line. Just massive for no reason. Flamboyant. Kind of over, like super over the top. It's Buffalo. Back me up on this. It has similar vibes. And I think Ventura had that too. Before, going into politics. Jesse was ahead of his time for sure. 50 viewers. How many likes we got? We got 2 boxes left. We're definitely going to keep the order that we've been keeping for these. So Select will be next, and Impeccable will be last. Gumby. Same with Superstar. So Buffalo got my back on this, so he understands what I'm saying.
He knows ball.
He knows what I'm saying. So if you give Brian Cage something like that, they're gonna say he's going the Steiner route.
I just know that.
I don't know if he can pull that off.
To me, his gimmick is that he's horny on Maine.
Brian
Cage
Cage
talking about his wife and her body parts, and I think it's pretty crazy to do.
33 at 149. So Corey Graves, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jimmy Uso.
It, gross little bastard.
Proud. Matt Riddle, 52 of 53. Star status of Becky. Dragon Lee. Elite deck of Charlotte Flair. Gumby retracts his line. Kid Shamrock. I got a question.
I know all that reminds me of is like a TikTok. Whenever you say, "I have a question," it's like it's two men who are very flamboyant. Let's just say that, and they're on a judge show with this like middle-aged black judge, stir, no nonsense.
Okay.
And the one's like, I think is being reprimanded by this judge.
Okay.
And he's like, sorry, yes, Miss Girl. And she's like, excuse me? And the other guy's like, that's Miss Toller. Be quiet. It's Judge Toller. I have a question.
Gotcha.
So that's all. I have a question. And that's all I can think of.
Two men drinking mimosas.
What about Smush Parker?
I don't know what the fuck. Unless he's just coming and talking nonsense. Bailey.
Oh.
We got another auto coming up. And that auto is...
I have a question.
The Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart did it.
1 of 25.
Another one of Hogan's besties.
Another one of Hogan's besties, for sure. Mr. Allen Jones, 55 of 99 on the AJ Styles. Rey Mysterio. For those of you wondering, I did indeed forget my question. Which is why I have not said it.
Whoopsie, bro. My bad, bro. My bad.
It'll come back to me, though. I'm sure.
I'm trying to think. I don't even... Sometimes...
Buffalo, relax.
Need to go.
Relax. Relax.
I don't think that's a question that Paulie needs to be answered. I think he knows his opinion.
Yeah. All these Hogan besties, but no Hogans. You know your hits are going to be select or impeccable, though. You know that's where your hits are going to lie. We're going to get you that gold bar Hogan.
That'd be insane.
I want a sweet gold ringside Hogan for the selector Buffalo.
That'd be fire.
That's gotta be a dope card.
That'd be fire. For our guy Buffalo. Buffalo Jr. Always by his whole gun. Is that like your colleague of basketball?
No, Victor Wembanyama is the great colleague of basketball.
okay.
That's a deeply established thing.
Alright, I hate the both of you equally. Rey Mysterio, Spellbound. Why? 43 of 99.
Come on.
Rhea Ripley on the red. Kiana James.
Who thinks the end for us or the big dog?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, 16 of 149. Very nice. We will.
What's up?
Big dog's an animal.
Who will finish first? This break, you mean?
He doesn't
What
even
do you
live
ask
right
He's on
now.
eBay Live.
Huh?
Like what finishes first?
Oh,
eBay Live? Or
okay. That's
break?
not. I thought you were talking about this break. Like he's doing the same break.
No, he started at the same time as this today.
Oh, he'll be done with the live. He'll be done with the live first. How about a Sean Goldbar?
He's kind of a dog. Kind of a big dog, even.
Big dog. Alright, where are we at? Alright, pack up all this.
Nice.
We're done with 4 breaks. In no time.
That just leaves one.
The
And
easiest
there was
one.
one. We got backs for the tidal waves. B-Fab. He played a no-nonsense role over the weekend. Cena. Top dollar on the Pen Pals. Roxanne Perez, congratulations. 2-time NXT Women's Champion. 97 of 99 on the Roxy P. I like the heel turn. Nobody cares in the audience. She did a good job of trying to pivot, though. Don't cheer for me. Shut up. You know it's basic stuff, but she's trying. She's trying. The match with Natalia was, whatever. Natalia is the Holly Holmes of WWE. Like, we don't know why she keeps getting these fights. But she keeps getting these fights.
She's a future Hall of Famer.
That's fine. She could be a Hall of Famer. Just go away for a little bit, man. B-Fab earned her check at Mania. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Angle. Sheamus on the orange, 7/49. Still waiting to see where he pops up.
Sheamus?
Yeah.
He's coming back on Raw, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Andre Chase.
They showed a little promo package for him.
Is he returning back to like old Sheamus or
I don't know.
Tyler Bate 9/24? Because if he's brawling brutes, Sheamus, I'm over it. That shit goofy.
Could just be. Yeah, I put on good matches. I want to put on good matches before I call it, you know. And maybe that he gets a little too aggressive with it. I think that'd be a fun little like. I think he'll come back as a heel. I think he'll come back as a good feud for Sammy.
For Sammy? For over the IC belt?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that. If he comes in and just bro kick the hell out of somebody. Why isn't there a Liberace WrestleMania commemorative card? That's a good question. It's a damn fine question there, Buffalo. Damn fine question. Question for you, sir. Is Dijak main roster?
You know how I feel. You know how I feel about Dijak. You know I'm biased towards him. I think he's awesome.
What's the push?
He's a
to
killer.
get him on the main roster.
He's a big killer who can wrestle anyone.
Right. Why should we care though? What gets us invested?
He looks
Natalya, 12 of 80.
I don't know so much about the Justice thing. I don't know so much about this big boss man character he has going on, but it's just like, no man, I just want to.
Honky tonk.
I always like wrestlers who like, yeah, I want to win because winning means more money.
Edge. So can they give him that as a gimmick?
Yeah, I want to beat people up. I want to get paid to do it. That's a good character for me. I am not.
So you'd hire Dijak as like this mercenary, maybe?
Yeah. You know what? That's how Drew came up.
Drew
McIntyre was Dolph Ziggler's mercenary, and they had that tag title run.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow, there we go.
Let's go.
Shockmaster on the turn of the century. 43 or 49 on the Shockmaster.
And I'm not saying that Dijak is Drew McIntyre, but you can just have him do that. Mm-hmm. Like, just bully people. Just destroy people, you know. Put on some awesome matches. What's up?
You're not stuck with that now.
He's talking to me.
Oh. Yeah, I
just get paranoid.
I'll move him.
I do not want that to fall over.
I can move him. I can do smaller stacks over here for sure.
You said a UFC gimmick for Dijak?
UFC gimmick?
I don't know if that works for Dijak.
I don't know if the UFC gimmick works for a lot of people anymore. You have to be actually like that.
Maybe. Yeah, nobody cares about Shayna. They didn't really push it too much with Riddle.
I'm not talking about, I think you just need to be like you actually have to come to the UFC to pull off the UFC gimmick.
I mean, they everybody kind of incorporates aspects of it into their moveset. I don't know if I agree with Punk, and there is no UFC without WWE. Yeah, that's white noise in the background. Well, one of the background voices. We have multiple. We've had some changes since you last been here, Gumby. We've had some changes. DJ Gumby. The guy that gave us our tag team name. Charlotte Flair. Elite deck of Trish Stratus. Turn of the Century auto of Cowboy Bob Orton. It's not bad. Take that one. It's a good hit. Tatum Paxley. Braun Strowman on the Powerhouses. This one is $15.99.
Those are cool with the parallel.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many of those. What's up?
Cowboy Bob Orton?
What about him?
You still taking?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think he's still alive somewhere.
Somewhere. So, it's out there. Wandering in a field somewhere. I don't know.
Who did it better, Virgil or Ron Jeremy?
That's crazy.
Probably got to go to Ron Jeremy. He's still around to continue to do it. So I don't know how much longer. But all right, last stack of packs, and then we'll move on to select, and we will have. I'm gonna hot tag over to Diamond Hands.
Embrace it.
And he's going to Run that select for you.
I like that select for these. Lots of golds. Actually, some really good autos. Got a couple really nice autos from the case that we did last Friday.
Dom Mysterio. Ricochet. 90 of 99. Can I just state that probably 34 of 149, the most unsung hero of the weekend was one Samantha Irvin.
Oh my god, incredible.
The way she did
Legacy
her
game.
ring announcing was damn ridiculous. Also, big fan of the camera work they had on the announcements. Big fan of the camera angles. Did you like those?
Yeah.
The kind of the video game kind of
They're
close-ups.
cooking over there, man.
I thought they were good. Whoever's in charge of how things are being produced over there, kudos.
Who'd have thought Kevin Dunn was holding the company back production-wise for well over 15 years? Maybe
You
that
always
guy
forget
was
how to
not
pronounce
cooking.
Impeccable as select. Nope. I said the right thing.
You want us to do Impeccable in the middle?
Yeah.
You can't have your
Gumby needs a nap.
dessert before finishing your vegetables.
Gumby needs a nap. That's what it is. All right. So we're done with the Elite damn good case. We got an Uno de Uno. Nice passing the torch to 25. We're going to have a good time without a random at the end. Hope you're clinched up.
No stress, y'all.
Hope you're clinched up.
I'll do this one as quickly as possible.
Heavy squeeze. Nah. Take your time. Gumby be alright.
I don't have a horrible migraine like I did last week.
Gumby be alright.
We are going to be able to cook here a little quicker.
Alright, Diamond Hands is now in the building.
Getting some fresh sleeves for y'all. You don't say I never do nothing for y'all. Alright. Little RVD gold. We got a few RVD like blues and some of the red non-numbers, but I wouldn't mind some RVD gold. Let's get it there, y'all.
Some gold BD. ECW.
Have your meat. Some sandwiches. Buffalo guys.
Yes, sir.
Somewhat local. It was local around here at one point.
RVD?
Yeah. He had a card shop in Lomita.
Card?
Yeah. A card and comic book shop.
That's surprising for you, sir?
Alright, let's get a quick tag.
All the sleeve ones you can put up here.
Huh?
All the cards that you use.
Already done. Oh, for his?
Yeah. I'm already done.
Sorry.
How we doing tonight, folks? How we doing?
Big sheep.
Oh, that's above my pay grade, my man.
Don't be asking for something.
Hi, Andrew.
What's he asking for?
What's up?
What's he asking for?
Where we get our cases? That's above my pay grade, man. Hey, how does it work here? Has there been any LA Knight or Randy Orton hits?
Randy Orton?
Or LA
but
Knight.
LA Knight, just the Reds.
Just the Reds LA Knights, yeah.
Nothing too
Hey,
crazy.
another two cases. Let's get started on the select case. Again, just a very funny picture of Batista. Why they do that? Why they pick this picture of
What are
him?
you telling, man? Showing off the abs.
That's true.
Flashing on these.
Red Sensations, Randy. Nice one there. Those are non-numbered First gold? That's fire.
Out the gate.
That's a pretty good way to start the case out.
Out the gate.
Juan Cena. I mean, I see the name, but I don't see.
You don't see the.
What's up? I mean, I see the flag. I see the, you know, 5 out of 10.
Can't see the wrestler.
Nice way to start though, y'all.
Shout out to Mickey Rourke though.
Cody, blue,
Whoa,
Ludwig Kaiser.
Whoa. We didn't just say Cody with such a dismissive tone. It's the champ, sir.
46 out of 99 on the Ludwig Kaiser.
The champ is here.
That's our first auto. Nice. Liv Morgan. Ringside action, non-numbered on the red auto. That's sweet, though. Nice start. Liv Morgan on the auto. No, but funnily enough, his comic book shop and card shop is now...
dispensary?
It's a vape place. It's a vape store. A smoke shop. Close, but you know.
Yeah, some do some smoking.
Booker, EO, silver on the Sheldon Benjamin, Rowdy Mankind, another red, Asuka, Giovanni Vinci, Carmella, Trish, nice Diesel on the red non-number, another red, Cody Rhodes, nice one there. Victor Lopez, Goldberg, Joe Coffey, ringside, Shane Helms.
Nice.
Is that what's the boy band? What's that gimmick called?
3 count.
Yeah, it's 3 count Shane Helms? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy. Got a Tori Wilson red ringside as well. It's not too bad of a card. And last blue of this box, will be an Omos. Be pretty crazy.
Omos.
No more blues. Oz golds. Hey, pretty cool.
What do you mad at? You might be upset with that.
48 out of 99 on the Omos. Little Becky Lynch, Gunther, Seth, Drew, and another blue actually. Look at that. I lied. I cheat. I steal. Charlotte Flair on the blue. 47 out of 99. Not too bad of a way to start that one off. Undefeated. Ludwig is great, man. All 3 of Imperium are great. They really are. Like, I know, obviously, we put the focus on Gunther because he's kind of the GOAT. Kaiser's great. And I think Giovanni Vinci won given a spotlight like he was in NXT. I thought that was a fun run of him as like the model. I thought that was a really fun run, and I wouldn't mind them incorporating it a little more onto the main roster of like, oh yeah, I was this model. I still just love to wrestle, but you know, you could call it a lack of focus thing from Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser if they ever want to like push him out or try to rein him back in.
Like a Rick Martel type of run?
This kind of party boy lifestyle you could probably pull off with him because, you know, he has the kayfabe history for it.
I'm a model.
The discipline of Imperium.
I'm modern.
No LA Knight yet. No LA Knight yet. No Randy yet.
Not out.
The phone is sleepy, Buffalo. That's what it is. It's late, you know.
Late. It's early.
In the East Coast, I'm sure it's a little late. A little 2 a.m. action.
2 a.m. action's crazy.
All right. Box 2. Top dollar on the rookie. Randy. Drew. Silver Sheamus. Little cloverleaf action there. Red on the Ronda. Little armbar action there.
Is that her signature?
Charlie Dempsey
Yeah, in WWE.
on the fisticuffs action there.
It's the thing that she's most noted for.
That's cool. They use it as her.
83 out of 99 on the Charlie Dempsey. Taker, another blue. Jagger Reed on the blue.
So striking. Striking his ass.
things in this
16
world.
out of 99.
Don't make that much sense.
R-Truth. Cowboy Brock right there. Hawkins red. Liv Morgan. Hank Walker on the rookie. Silver Guru Raj. That's crazy.
Oh, God.
Forgot about that guy. Red on the Angel Garza.
I pulled a green of his one time.
Another red Cody Rhodes.
Like Howdy. That was the most disappointing
Tia Hale on the rookie.
5 ever. Like the crowd hated it. What the fuck?
Blue on the Sanga. Sanga. Not Kudai Sanga. Chicken PBR, but it's as efficient as water. Stay hydrated, man. John Cena. Ringside on the Roxanne Perez. Shinsuke on the red non-number. Got one more blue coming up.
I just do this.
Asuka. Come on. 77 out of 99 on the Oscar. Last red. Nice. Ringside red Shawn Michaels. That's a dope card. Oscar.
Jim Cornette called it.
I think Regal likes calling her that too for some reason.
Dude.
I gotta check for some of these loose packs in these select boxes, man. I'll get you. Don't want to be throwing away any golds out of 10 or any gold autos out of 5, you know?
We would never.
We would never.
We would absolutely never.
We would never. Box Trace. That's 3 in Spanish, folks. Drew, Ivar, Elton Prince.
Here, boy.
Bret Hart on the silver. Hogan on the base. Red Zeus. That's pretty dope right there.
Luis. R.I.P.
Red Yoko. Got it for his nice red. Global Icons John Cena. Got the gold one a little earlier. Kiana James on the rookie. Boogeyman.
I'm the boogeyman.
Red Dexter Loomis.
And I'm coming to get you.
Nice. Roddy Piper on the blue.
Color match.
Looking dapper.
Never needed a
9
to get over.
and a 99. Yeah, that's kind of why he was different.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Nash on the ring side. Finn Balor on the red ring side. Nice back-to-back there. Got another blue of The Rock. Very nice. Was there a Razzle Dazzle in that case, by the way?
Shout out Dwayne. Huh?
Was there a Razzle Dazzle in that case?
No Razzle Dazzle.
I don't think so. 95 out of 99 on The Rock.
Shout out Dwayne.
19 lots of 48 people in here? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Veer Mahan on the blue.
Show that love.
Come on, y'all. On a Friday night? 7 out of 99.
Improve your card mode.
On a triple caser? Come on. Another blue. Johnny Gargano.
We're giving you riveting content. Great discourse.
93 out of 99 on the Gargano. Next auto. Oh, that's sick.
Who that?
Legendary signatures. Goldberg. That's awesome. That's the Hall of Famer right there. That is sick. Legendary signatures, red, non-numbered on the Goldberg auto.
Billy G.
Whew. That's fire. Otis on the red ringside, Karrion Kross, Edge, Asuka, Hank Walker, and an AJ Styles red.
Mr. Alan Jones.
What's the Santa Sleigh? It's the Goldberg Santa Claus horror movie. Pretty insane. Yeah, no, Sean's not in this break. Doesn't want to kick it with us. Doesn't want to hang out with us anymore.
Doesn't want to kick it with us. Just go play. See what you did there.
It's messed up, man.
Oh, you think you too good?
Is it a real breaks and takes wrestling break if there's no Sean in it? I don't know, man.
I mean, maybe so impeccable.
I thought it was Santa Sleigh. Santa Sleigh. Longest Yard. Pretty good movie. That's gonna be in like immaculate, just like, you know, Nash, Goldberg, Austin, Khali. Quad auto for the Longest Yard. All the WWE guys in it. It'd be pretty crazy.
Khali brings out a value.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Identified a lot.
That's Get Smart's Khali, okay? He's in a few movies. I think it's crazy. You missed Paul's hot takes. He's right here, man. He's right here, Buff.
No, you said about Paul Harris.
Oh, Paul. Okay, this is Paul E.
Yeah.
This is Paul E. Dangerously.
Yeah, no, he's talking about Paul.
Paul, I've heard some stories. Real interesting feller. Some real interesting things to say.
His redemption requests are always the best.
Crazy. All right, box forward, Ciampa, Austin Theory, Roman, Red Liv Morgan on the Sensations, Hank Walker on the rookie. Another red, Elias. Silver Bray Wyatt. That's a sick card. Rest in peace, one of the goats.
You seen the doc yet?
I have not. Red on the Lyra Valkyria. Thea Hale on the rookie again. Another gold, Drew Gulak.
There you go.
Second gold of the case. John Cena to Drew Gulak. Interesting.
Same.
5 out of 10, just like the Cena. They really are the same.
Same.
Top dollar on the rookie.
Wrestling acumen, the same.
Blue, Xavier Woods.
Both ring generals.
Goldberg is a real interesting guy. He's going. What was the stupid thing? He said he's going Goldberg mode. That's crazy. 85 out of 99.
He said that in the movie.
He said that before. Like when I'm amping myself, I'm going Goldberg mode. That's not Bill out there. That's Goldberg. Like, oh my god, you are such a dork.
He's Ricky Anderson, basically. Third person, everything.
Going in Goldberg mode. Dragon Lee on the rookie ringside's a nice one. And a China red. Another blue. Going to be Hank Walker on the rookie. Paul Harris still waiting for the Eddie G redemption to fill. Man, that's crazy.
There it is. There's your guy.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
25 out of 99 on the Hank Walker. Another blue coming up. Ravishing Rick Rude. Nice.
Go.
Depending on what part of the demographic you're in, yeah.
See you go? I don't know who he is. Never seen
21 out of 99.
The ladies love them.
Women wanted to be with him, men wanted to be him type stuff.
There you go.
Cactus Jack on the silver. That's a dope card, too.
Original Val Venus.
With actual talent, though.
Hello, ladies. What, you didn't like Val Venus?
No. That guy sucks.
You thought his career path was... I thought his out the ring ventures was not to your life.
Close your ears, folks.
This is how all the stuff gets shipped out next day. That's how we cook over here.
Yeah, what are you talking about? They should welcome that sound.
They
should love that.
That's
sound.
progress, baby.
This ain't even for eBay. This is for whatnot.
And this isn't even for y'all. Actually, boo this man. Rick Rude on Regis and Kathy Lee. Oh my god, that dude lived the gimmick.
Who?
That's Rick Rude.
He did what?
That he was on Regis and Kathy one time in the 80s in his heyday. I think there's like a Twitter account that was just like watching old episodes of Raw.
Yeah.
And it's just like WWF TV, and it's just like it's the ladies of Rude, and it's all of the women just like tongues out of their mouth, just like salivating for Rick Rude. It's like all the gifts, incredible. It's so funny. I don't even care if some of them were plants. It was so funny.
Makes the gimmick work. Feast your eyes on a real man.
Rick Rude with was it Jake's wife or Macho Man with Miss Elizabeth on his tights?
Oh yeah.
That's an all-time
run
right there.
Yeah, during that run, yeah.
What a guy. What a guy. Rest in peace too. Wrestling is sad, y'all.
It
Wrestling
was
is
really
kinda
good.
sad.
Really good with DX too.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, I liked him with DX.
He was awesome.
Like, it was random, super random.
It totally worked.
It made sense. Just put him in a suit.
All right, Mark Coffey starts us off.
He might kick your ass a little bit.
Jimmy Uso.
Which we knew he could.
He definitely could. Legit tough guy. Okay, I thought it was Jake's wife. Jimmy Uso hitting the Uso splash. That's the under 99. That's our guy, Chris. See, I appreciate you, Chris. Another gold coming up? That's sick.
Who that?
Man, that's so sick.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt on the gold.
I remember the first show we did
awesome.
after he passed. We pulled a zebra as like the last card.
2 out of 10. That's very fitting. That cool. That's sick. Congrats on the Bray Wyatt spot. That's awesome, man. Axiom. Another blue. Sammy. Nice parallel to this box. Sammy, after hitting Roman with the chair on the blue. That's sick. 6 out of 99. This year's select card art has been top notch. Butch on the Global Icons red. Another red of Piper Niven.
That's also Pete Dunne.
That is Peter Dune.
I know. Didn't mean no.
Blue. Alexa Bliss. Another nice parallel.
Yeah,
What was this doll's name? Her little doll.
Alexa Bliss?
Yeah.
I forget.
I don't like to remember. 51 out of 99 on the Alexa Bliss blue. Come on. Trish. Silver Elias. Red Matt Riddle. Austin Batista. Ivy. Matt Riddle on the red. Liv. Red of Dexter Loomis on the ringside. Seth. Another red of Jimmy Uso. Alba. Becky. Gunther. Ringside. Rookie of Uncle Howdy.
Nice.
And the Rhea Ripley red ringside. Such a cool card, man.
That's fire. I wanted to pull the one so
dude, say yeah. I'll take any variation on that one.
Of course you will.
I'm what's that supposed to mean? Huh?
Exactly what you meant to do.
Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to pull the heat for people.
I'm sure you're trying
Rick
to pull
Steiner
something.
telling the story about Rude hustling some police officer into an arm wrestling match.
I can see that.
Man, you can get wrestlers were able to get away with maybe a little too much in yesteryear. Maybe a little too much.
Wrestlers? No.
Wrestlers with a heck of a lifestyle back in the day, you know?
Parker.
Oh, man. So much market.
Go.
What do you have, Chris?
The toad.
I wonder how much original programming we're going to get on Netflix from the Fed.
Like outside of wrestling?
I mean, I guess just in general, like outside of wrestling, are we gonna get another wrestling show? Like, are we getting an hour of something? Are we getting 2 hours of something? Because I used to feel like a decade ago that there was just too much WWE programming. 3 hours of Raw and NXT and SmackDown and 2 pay-per-views every month it seemed. But
I'm assuming we're looking at
now I feel you could get away with like another couple hours of WWE on TV.
because of the television.
Exactly.
I think we. Well, all right. First, is Netflix going to the commercial-based thing? So I heard that was a thing too.
I heard about that too.
Like having ads. If you exclude ads, I think you get a 2 hour show. We're good. If it's like 2 hours straight, like I don't need 3 hours straight. Maybe 2.5 at the most.
Yeah.
Unless it's Khali.
Then I don't need any of that. We need to keep it.
Ringside on the Papa Shango, sick, and a red ringside Bailey.
That's rude.
It's true.
Red Bron Breaker.
Yes, bro. Can you get that through your head, sir?
Kiana James. Silver on the Charlie Dempsey. Got a Charlie Dempsey case here.
You damn right it is.
I know the problem.
Tori Wilson on the blue.
I know the problem.
It's you.
91 out of 99 on the Tory. Miz. Big Bad Booty Daddy on the red. Thea Hale.
Booty daddy.
Red Sensations on the Rock. Blue Mankind, another nice legend here. That's sick though. 34 out of 99 on the Mankind.
Is he underappreciated?
Right on the Hogan. Number.
Yes. I think in terms of his contribution to the Attitude Era, yes.
Red Lunger Blaze. Another gold coming up.
He gets enough love for his.
Damn, that's sick. Gold ringside Andre.
Nice. Big Dre? I would
This
say,
is another crazy card art.
if I were to make a comparison of some sort, I would say
Sick hit though.
during
9 out of 10 on the gold Andre.
the Golden State Dynasty,
Blue.
Draymond plays
Braun Breaker.
a massive role in how that whole thing stays together, right? I think Mankind kind of functions the same way. He's the glue of the Attitude Era.
Braun Breaker blue. 24 out of 99.
Links
Carrying
so
Cross
many
Edge.
different
Oscar.
characters.
Charlotte.
And he's
That's sick too.
such an important
Red
part
ringside
of
Kane with the
all
corner pyro.
getting over.
Sick.
to
That's
this thing.
sick.
I think Mankind's the glue for that.
Pretty good. Pretty good half case. 4 golds, 2 autos. Both were good autos too. Let's keep it going.
What? What are you talking about back here, bro?
What's this guy saying?
He's slang something. Slang that thing.
Slanging what?
Swing that thing.
He said slang that thing. Well, all right. I mean, we're trying to show you running around here. Oh, okay, that kind of stuff. Fair enough, man. Do you, fam?
What's the backlash card gonna be? You think?
Good question.
Probably Khali.
They'll face a lot of backlash, Big Red Khali, for sure. And I don't know if he has to.
So
still
it'll
pivot
be
the way the
Cody
roster
versus either LA Knight or AJ Styles. I think it'll be it's another gold. I think it'll be Cody versus AJ, which should be a good match.
is. Should be a solid match.
Damian versus. Are we doing Damian versus Drew right now? We're doing Damian versus Seth
I
right
don't
now.
think they're doing Damian versus Drew.
Oh no, it's Damian versus Jay. I think actually. I think that was Damian versus Jay.
Yeah, he beat Drew in the one number.
Yeah,
Because of Punk.
there's a punk.
I think that rivalry is going to be good.
I wonder how much the draft messes with everything too. You have no idea what's gonna
It's going to
happen.
be very important too.
Is the draft before or after
I
Backlash?
want to say after. I think it'd be smarter if it's after.
I think so too, but sometimes they're gonna just do what they want. Well, it makes the most sense in that.
Because now, I mean, we kind of know what's going to happen draft-wise. Well, we kind of have an idea, right?
Who's going number 1?
Chad Gable on the red,
One of the champions.
ringside. Probably Cody.
Cody will go first.
Triple H on the blue.
Cody gets drafted?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Everybody's available to get drafted.
For what?
To move to a show.
To move to a specific show, yeah.
Like Raw or SmackDown?
50 out of 99. Yeah, and NXT. NXT #1 pick, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
Wait, so Cody's gonna go to NXT?
No, he'll go.
Silver
the way they're
Yoka.
gonna do it. He's gonna go to Raw. It's still scripted.
Red Charlotte.
He'll probably end up at Raw or probably at SmackDown. The problem right now is
Gonna go at the end of this stack.
Cody Rhodes on Raw. Those are your two main champions.
It's a sick Bailey card.
So the draft.
Electra Lopez on the red non-number.
So break up Judgment Day and put Damian
Joe
on there
Coffey
by
on the
himself,
red.
Or we move Cody to SmackDown.
Ringside JC
What do you think
Jane.
they do?
Chelsea
I think
Green on the
Cody's
red.
more of a Raw guy. I think they break
Blue
up
Big E.
some
Nice.
kind of way.
Yeah, I think it's time for Finn to do his own thing for a bit. Dom can do his own thing for a bit. He's more than ready, I think.
I think they break that whole thing.
95 out of 99 on the blue Big E. Got our gold coming up in a few.
And if they don't break it up, they break up the majority of it. So Rhea probably goes one place.
Says
Reese goes one place.
and no gold. The Rock. Oh my dude, gold's been killer in this case.
Wayne,
Let's go.
Big D.
4 out of 10.
And I'm out of pocket.
Dwayne, bro. What you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. His first name is Dwayne.
Everybody knew what that was. Where is your
Tony
mind,
D'Angelo
sir?
on the blue.
Where you ventured off to?
That's a sick hit, man. 10 out of 99 on the Tony D'Angelo.
Good wrestler.
Good wrestler. Silver Taker. Always nice to see.
Oh.
The Taker. Goldberg on the red.
Oba Femi drafted to SmackDown.
Oh,
That'd be a surprise for you.
He did?
Nah, that's not gonna happen though. He's got a belt down there. They're not gonna take that from him. Or not have him bring it up to like the main roster.
I was gonna ask you, it would be like a really fun surprise of like, you know.
I would like something like that to happen.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd probably be the best way to. Since we didn't get our After Mania moment, for real, like the Raw After Mania call-ups or whatever.
Yeah, I think the closest they caught it to was Ilya. And I think that's like expected, even for like a quick match.
Yeah.
The main roster, like, you know, the people who watch the main roster only should be able to be like, oh my god, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the perfect way to do it. But I don't know, maybe he drops that title finally to like a heel Mello. He gets called up.
Well, Melo's with he's got a trick coming up.
But still, I think that's a story that can run for a while. Like, I don't know if Trick's gonna win. I don't know if he's ready.
I think for the story that they have going on, he'd probably be ready, I guess. I don't know. We haven't seen him with a belt for real. Like they put him on it for a week and they took the belt right from him, which I thought was plump dumb, but whatever. Unless it was just one of those you can't skip to the top type things. We need you to have a mid card belt first, but like why do it that way?
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was kind of goofy. But then again, so was Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes as champions, the tag team champions. That was goofy too.
Sometimes that stuff is good for wrestling.
It was cool though.
Just
good
quick,
moment.
just like a quick hit, you know, little ratings pop, little.
What?
But for what?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe so Jay has one up on his brother.
63 out of 99. Thanks, guys, for your secure pat. Oh, what's up, Kedrick? UFC 22 person wonder what's taking longer than normal. Or is it? Box of love, but the cards are safe. That's what we like to hear, man. The cards were okay.
Wait, he just got his cards for 22 Prism?
That's what Kedrick said.
Jesus Christ.
Brooks Jensen on the red.
Eons ago.
Razor Ramon on the red non-number. Red Global Icons of the Rock. Yeah, that Rock spot's doing pretty well, JT. You are not kidding.
You know, final boss.
Another gold. Oh my god.
Nice.
Come on.
Bray
on the gold.
We brazy tonight.
Again.
Real
Sensations.
brazy
That's not real brazy. Still brazy.
Still brazy tonight.
With B&T. 8 out of 10 on the gold Bray Wyatt. That's fire too. Man. Golds have been awesome in this case. Silver Finn Balor. Tony D'Angelo. Mia Yim on the red.
Gigi Dolan on the red.
J.J. Dolan.
One of the second times we got an auto. Let's see if we can get an auto sometime
You're a
soon.
big Gigi fan, huh?
He loves
That's
her.
pretty true. Ringside Cody with the Hell in a Cell with the torn pec.
What's
Crazy.
the,
Kind of stalkerish.
Red Stone Cold.
What's the appeal with Gigi for you? Like, what's the... Is it the in-ring skill set?
It's a little bit of that.
What's the rest of it?
I think it's a good character. 10 out of 99 on the blue Bronson Reed. Got one more blue in the back.
What is her character?
Blue Core Jade. Right now,
Yeah.
she's like a punk rock girl. She doesn't want to, doesn't want to conform.
Oh.
Which is why she's doing that feud with Ariana Grace. She wants to make her like this little.
Oh, yeah.
You like the compatible
Friend.
types, huh?
I like the what? The what types? I didn't even hear you say anything, man.
Ariana Grace's character is pretty interesting, too. I thought
Yeah,
she
she's super fun.
did a good job at the pre-show. Like, turning any questions about her. It's awesome.
She's like, what, 22?
Probably. That whole women's roster is super young on me. Somebody made a comparison to Roxanne Perez and AJ Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the comp for sure.
Is that a negative thing or positive thing?
That's a positive. I think it's a super positive
Should
thing.
you be more her and less AJ?
I think she's doing a pretty good job of being herself. I just think like AJ is the comp because they're both like short, and since wrestling fans it can be a little funny. It's probably because they're both a little racially ambiguous.
Fair.
I still think they kind of look the same, like in the face.
Alright.
But I think they wrestle like a pretty like they can do like some fun kind of high flyer stuff, but they really mostly just do the technical stuff.
I think Roxy's better in the ring than AJ. AJ obviously character-wise.
I think AJ probably wrestled in the wrong era. I think she's a little too early. Like if you throw her in this era in her prime now, she's probably cooking.
Okay.
I don't think she was able to do as much as she probably. I don't think she lived up to her fullest potential in that era of WWE. They were getting there because of her, because of Paige, and like, but like if she was able to work like the Four Horsewomen, if she was able to work Rhea, if she was able to work Bianca, like I don't know. I think her career is seen a little differently if she's wrestling now as opposed to 10 years ago.
Would you be against a return?
Of AJ? No, she'd be awesome. Sensation Solo. I think that's always kind of like the words like, oh, she's gearing up for a return. She's doing this. She's doing that. And, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, especially with Punk back. That's really kind of the main thing with Punk back. I think she goes back sooner rather than later. Blue on the Eddie. It's a sick one. Always nice to see some of these top tier legends. 49 out of 99 on the Eddie Guerrero.
Eduardo Guerrero.
There's Cody on the red and unnumbered. Blue. Angelo Dawkins. Yeah, I gotta think a nice Shawn Michaels hits coming up though. We've been doing some solid breaks with Shawn the last few. Mania Mixers, the dual case of Elite and Impeccable.
It's your favorite auto, right?
There's Seth on the red and unnumbered. Got a ringside Jimmy and a ringside red Bianca mid moonsault of Mania. That's sick.
You fill this up, actually.
Gigi, Hogan, Blue Odyssey Jones.
Obviously, Jones, Mark Henry.
Odyssey Jones is no longer with the company. Yeah?
He's what?
No longer with the company.
Of course not.
18 out of 99. Taker, another blue coming up after Satomura. That's Becky Lynch.
That's not nice.
Year for nice, a year for truth.
89 out of 99. Red Sensations on the Emma. And a red Gunther. Kind of the GOAT. I'm super interested to see where he goes from here. Does he go right to main title stuff? Does he go right to a feud with Damian after this Jey Uso match? Does he go back to Sammy for the IC title? Does he move to SmackDown maybe? Imperium to SmackDown, he can mix things up with I don't know. Kevin Owens again would be a fun one. So I think this draft is going to be so exciting. Like coming out of Mania, you can go so many different directions. just with the wrestlers on their current roster, and then you completely switch things up after the draft. To be honest, though, I kind of wish they were doing this draft a little bit later in the year. I know it makes the most sense after Mania, but with, you know, Paul Levesque taking over, such a completely different direction of this past Mania compared to, you know, some Vince McMahon era ones. You can do a lot, I think. You can tell some really interesting stories with the people who are already on their set rosters. I kind of wish that they would do that for, you know, 5-6 months. Maybe after SummerSlam. Like, I think you can do a lot of stuff with Judgment Day with Damian. I think you can still do a lot of stuff with Imperium. I think, obviously, Cody going between shows right now is a lot of fun, but before you really decide where he's going. And then a lot of NXT call-ups. Like we talked about throughout this break, the young core of this company. You know, your Bron Breakers, your Jade Cargills, your Tiffany Strattons, of like what they could be doing with some of the vets on each show. Kind of want to see some memorable runs before things get switched up. But that's just me.
What about Khali?
What about him?
You want to see him?
No. No. Alright, so we can grab an auto here. We got 3 boxes left.
It's a little shallow of you.
John Cena on the solo. On the silver. Cora Jade on the red non-number. Trish. Nice ringside Charlotte. And a red ringside Triple H. First blue of the box going to be a Cody Rhodes. Nice. A little bit of a color match on that blue. Your new undisputed champ, 47 out of 99. Are you getting an auto behind Batista? 2 out of 5. Tommaso Ciampa on the ringside action gold. Nice. Two out of 5. These are always so sick, man. Ciampa across the auto. 2 out of 5. Nice hit there. Red Sensations, Sammy. Cameron Grimes on the red. Red Candice LeRae. Red Shawn Michaels. Jake Theahale on the red. JD McDonough, Global Icons red. Next blue. Jimmy Uso. $6 out of 99. Bam Bam, Kiana, Boogeyman. Bray Wyatt spot. Just crushing right now. Eater of this break. 17 out of 99. Bray Wyatt's a jobber? Cena's a jobber? Damn. Chris really respects the Tribal Chief, acknowledging. Blue Braun Strowman. That's crazy, right? 5 out of 99 on the Braun. Crazy. Alright, box 9. Wait, I'm dumb. Box 11. Forgot this was a 12-box case. I don't know how to count, y'all. second last box. And then I'm tagging back out to Paulie. And he'll take y'all home with an Impeccable case. Nothing crazy, just a case of Impeccable. On top of the 2 other cases that we've done. Red Katana Chance. Silver on the Hank Walker rookie. Red Gray, the Hammer Valentine. Global Icons, Bruno San Martino. I thought that was fun, the 2 spots you got last week, Chris. Red Rooster and John Cena. And you're happy about the Red Rooster auto and not the Cena auto. 94 out of 99 on the Satomura. Red Alba Fire. Ringside on the Becky. And a red Liv Morgan. There we go. Not a gold, but a blue. We'll take that one. Blue Roman Reigns. Acknowledge. 53 out of 99. Mankind, another red. Nathan Fraser. Another gold. Bunch of golds in this case. Blue Shelton Benjamin. Guy who probably should have gotten a better shot. 57 out of 99. He's no Rooster. That's fair. That's fair. What has John Cena done? Gold Matt Riddle.
Feel great.
420 bro on the shirt. I can't believe they let him wear stuff like this. That's crazy. 8 out of 10. And a silver Senga. What has John Cena ever done? Been in some crappy movies. Release a rap album? Yeah, come on. He's no Terry Taylor. All right. Box 12 of Select. Let's see if we can grab something for you here, Andrew. If not here, then in the Impeccable. Did Cena ever wrestle the Brooklyn Brawler in the Garden? Yeah, I don't think so either. I know he had that. He had like a web show. I remember WWE.com back in like 04, 05, 06, 07 were like kind of ahead of the wave of putting out like web shows. I know Cena hosted one, and I know he liked to make fun of the Brooklyn Brawler all the time. I don't really know why. Probably just because he thought it was funny. See if we can grab one more auto. Maybe another gold. One on another gold. Alright, last box of Select. George the Animal Steel. Silver on the Alundra Blaze. There's a red RVD not numbered. Again, another interesting pose. Sure, take it. He's feeling himself apparently. Red on the Sonya. Red EO on the ringside. That's sick. Ivar, Roxy P. Brutus Beefcake. First blue. Gonna be a DDP. Diamond Dallas Page on the blue. People's champ right here.
Should have been a great
86 out of 99.
story with him and The Rock.
Should have been. Next blue. Nikita Lyons. All good back there?
Pass me the blade real quick.
Yeah. 67 out of 99 on the lines. Got it.
The last pack, the label
AJ.
inside the box.
Red Akira Tozawa, Hank Walker on the rookie. Got a red ringside Apollo Crews. When did he wrestle a casket match in NXT? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Against
And a red Apollo Crews ringside. Hey, when did he wrestle a casket match in NXT?
that's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't remember that at all. Did DiBiase Sr. or Jim Duggan hit? I don't think so, right? Not yet.
No. We got a base tag,
Blue Ulissa Leon.
and I haven't seen any Duggan.
I think Duggan's in Impeccable. Or an auto only in Dharma Elite, I think.
There we go.
64 out of 99 on the Leon. The Hale on the rookie got a red Tegan Knox. There we go. Top dollar. Red Bronson Reed. So no last auto, but we got one more blue. Gotta be an Undertaker. Nice. He
Your favorite.
rings the gong on the select case. 11 out of 99.
That sounded painful to say.
He's great. He's great. He's awesome.
One of the greatest of all time.
He's so good. He's like,
He's like the best, man.
let me clean this up. Get the main event started.
The main event of the evening.
Great colleague.
The fuck?
He's got silver. If we had a silver bar,
Kali.
I actually don't. I'm thinking of Vader. Vader's on the checklist. My bad.
Flip.
Rip the bar out of the
Flip
card.
everything, bro. I'll flip this entire.
That would be crazy.
I'll turn this whole room upside down.
Rest. That's it. Just rest.
Yeah.
Rest.
Rest my knee.
Rest. A bunch of goals in that case, at least. That was pretty nice. Some nice ones too.
Alright.
All right.
Ready?
Let me get out show the way.
Hot tag, hot tag, hot tag, hot tag.
There you go. Got the goat taken care of. Yeah.
Bases.
Yeah.
Colleague, baby.
Boom.
I just like it's so funny. Dom Russell League case, pretty big case. Select WWE H2, pretty big case. Impeccable. You probably fit like 4 of those in one of those Dom Russell League cases.
Yeah, but that's why those are prelims and mid cards.
And this is
Elite was stand and deliver, which is still good. This is all the pre-main event stuff, how to select, and now the main event, right here.
All right, y'all. Good luck.
Come on, packs. All right, folks. Here we go. What's the kind of time now, long? All right, I'm not gonna do that too. Last chance to hit, or is back to the half no limit tables for a few months instead of breaks.
Who's that good?
Chris. Man, so I'm gambling. Either way. What we got? What we got? Is this our thickums? Nope. Not our thickums. Man, Paulie, save my break, please. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. I got you, Pat. Pat Pooty. What do you have? I forget. That's a good song. All right. First up.
Have you been doing the T or just for like these? Are you doing?
No, it's the first name.
Actual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only.
I put all the T, like the Bobby Lashley, I put it with T.
In this one?
Yeah.
You haven't touched this one, right?
No, I'm saying
No.
general.
Yeah.
Because the last one, there was like Bobby Lashley and BNT.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley's in B&T? That'd be awesome.
I would just put whatever the first letter starts with.
Kari Sane. Out the gate.
I think Bobby
6 of
Lashley would
49.
like hanging out with us.
Oh, they'd be super serious.
I think this is Bobby Lashley's official invitation. Hey, Bobby Lashley, if you're out there listening, come kick it with us.
Come hang out with the BNT family.
Hit us up.
Where's on the other? Oh, alright. Put them there. Real fighting. So I'm in my 30s. Need to stick to UFC. Real wrestling, real fighting. What are these? 30s. Cool. First time I ever got LA Knight in a skunk so far. So let me talk to you. 21 likes. Thank you, Buffalo. Appreciate you.
At least you have the wrestling conversation.
Sheamus. This is 9 of 99
That you won't get anywhere else.
on this Shamus.
That's true.
These are facts. 21 likes. Appreciate the 21 of you who have decided to show us love and appreciation. Alright. Next up is this gold. The Miz, 16 of 35. Yeah. Alright, I'll flip it over. Austin Theory, 27 of 49 on the patch auto of Mr. Austin Theory. This is Superstar Warren. It's got to be a piece of matte. I don't know why it says Superstar Warren on it.
Maybe you got knocked down and wore the canvas.
I can see that. It's Austin Theory. So
He does get his ass.
he does get his ass whooped regularly. Uh-oh. We got a plate auto coming up.
Okay.
That should be fun. Should be a good time. Last time was Rhea. 3 of 8. Who this? Wow.
Oh my god.
Undertaker.
Wow.
SummerSlam.
I'm pretty sure
2008.
that's Chris. You got to settle with something.
3 of 8. Yeah, who was the one talking about not having no taker, fam? Who said that? Who said that there was no taker?
This is where you'll want to hit.
I mean, who was talking about? Wasn't no love for him out here. Wasn't no love on these heats, man. Who say these things?
That's a hater right there.
Who
That's
say
a
these things,
monster.
man? Oops. All right, Chris. Yes. Hit me with the Daniel Bryan. Appreciate it. All right, this one is going the other
Patience
way.
being rewarded, my guy.
Told you Impeccable. We got you, bro. We at Undertaker every time. GWL.
We pulled his tag team partner, I'm pretty sure.
Grayson Waller, 24 of 25 on the stainless Styles Auto. Fire. What is these? Nice. Grayson Waller auto on the plate.
Bum, 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 bum.
East Good.
Bum, bum,
All right,
bum,
next
bum.
up, we got a redemption coming up, but first, Extravagance. Electra Lopez, 69 of 75.
Wait, where was that Taker in the box? Was that the back card or no?
No, so what it when I is the top of the auto side. So like instead of being backwards, I just flip the stack over.
Okay, but there's still redemption is the last card in the box.
Yeah, there's still redemption.
Damn, this might be one of the best boxes we've ever read.
Let's see, our redemption
Usually
is
the last card is pretty damn good, and if it's redemption, it can be a heater.
well. Let's see if this is hot.
Ollie, baby.
Jesus Christ,
That'd be so crazy.
I would.
He would be a redemption
I'll walk
too.
out.
He wouldn't sign his cards.
I'll
too.
fucking leave. I will leave in the middle of the break. Elegance Mim Auto Silver. Card number 30. Card 30. And the wrestler is Raquel Rodriguez.
Where's Rhaegar?
Yeah, where's Rhaegar at?
Probably didn't get it.
Damn.
Sucker.
They told Taker he could beat up on a black man and he showed up so quickly. Thank you, Sam. Sam with a fun fact. Little behind the scenes that we didn't know about.
Damn.
Hey, look, man, he just, my man was like, boom, boom. Choke slam one to get up out of here, fam.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Sign me up. Me and Sarah. Buffalo Jr. says, not a Hogan. Facts. All right, let's see what this plate is going to be. Alexa Bliss.
Nice.
It's not bad. Alexa Bliss. 25 of 25.
The GOAT.
On the A Bleezy. A Bleezy.
The GOAT, right?
Huh?
She like the GOAT or
What? Exactly. The other girl. That's funny. Alright. This one is our Snap Impact. So the Fat Boys in the last box. JT says he loves her. I love her. I love her. Like Yoel Romero. I love Jesus. Should have bought Taker instead. Or you could have bought Nia Jax. 40 of 99.
She's not like most girls. What's the intro to her theme song? She's not like most girls. You could buy that shirt if you, in a woman's size. If you wanted to buy that size shirt in men's, it would say, I'm not like most. That's actually a real ass thing. You could buy her shirt that says, I'm not like most. But it's still like her logo. It's just a weird shirt. I don't know what they're cooking up there.
The marketing. I don't know. Uh-oh. Baron Corbin.
Nice.
18 to 99 on one half of the former NXT Tag Team Champions, Mr. Baron Corbin. I took the redemption too. So I need to. That's fine. I'll do the redemption in a second. Oh, Eric, 7 to 35. That's a nice Eric card. It's kind of fire.
The GOAT.
Nope. Good wrestler. Damn good wrestler. They had a great run down at NXT as Tag Team Champs. Had a really good
They
run
could
down
have been
NXT.
tag team goats, just with like what they were doing on the indies and what they were capable of.
We got another plate auto coming up. Let's see what this one is. Is that Roxanne P? Yes, it is.
Nice.
Roxanne Perez. 30 of 9 Niner.
Very nice.
On the Roxy P auto. East Gould. We like it. Alright, next up. Hey, Finn Balor. 28 of 75 on the patch auto of Mr. Fintavious Balor. Need a miracle to salvage this break. Rich, you asked for a Carmelo Hayes and you got a die cut for 24, fam. What do you mean you need a miracle to salvage the break? I do not understand. I am so lost at it. Alright. Whose forehead is this? IRS on the Illustrious Inc. 23 of 75.
Are they one of the best?
Daddy Bray. Chapter 11 incoming. Oh, let me see. That's who one of the best. RS. Yeah, I saw it run during the day.
What are you looking for?
30s, 130s.
I have some here.
Of course, IRS shows up. All right.
It's almost tax day.
Mm-hmm. All right.
His gimmick was calling people tax cheats.
Yeah.
And it worked. It totally worked.
Yeah.
People hate the tax man. What a heel.
I mean, yeah, quality.
He's genius.
Quality heel for sure. All right, next up. Especially they paired him with $1 Million Man or Money Inc.
That's a great tag team.
Money, 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 money. All right, Canvas Creations. Ridge Holland. 30 of 75 on the Ridge Holland auto.
The real goat.
Depends on how you look at goats. If you mean injuring people the way to where they no longer have a wrestling career, then yes, he fits the description. He's one of the greatest. He's one of the best. If you hate Big E, he's your guy.
He's the number one.
He's number one. He is your goat. Panini Impeccable, Illustrious Inc.
Oh, he's the guy that injured Big E?
Card 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fuck him.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's unnecessary. Eric Bischoff. More Eric Bischoff love. Big suit Bischoff and the Impeccable. Impeccably large suit for Mr. Bischoff. All right, so that's done there.
I like Big E.
Let's see what our plate is. Ultimate Warrior. Interesting. This one, 20 or 49. Looks like WCW Ultimate Warrior.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mr. Jim Hellwig. Greatest promo cutter in the history of... Nah, I'm lying. All right.
Ali, I think.
Oh, God. Jesus fucking Christ.
You don't even need to say anything for his promo.
You shouldn't be saying anything at all.
He just has to walk.
Which, that's all you probably could do.
He could barely do it.
He could barely do it. tell you, man. You walk down to the ring, you look like one of those inflatable air buddies that are outside like car dealerships and stuff, just swaying all over the place. Lots of clan members in these boxes. Sam is on one tonight. Thunderbolt, the man says something without saying anything. Alright, first up. Dom Mysterio, 62/99. On the biggest heat generator in the business.
Is that him?
Yep, it is. Carlito, 11/49. I need Carlito. Waiting on that heel turn. That didn't happen over the weekend like we thought. He ate his apple in peace. Oh, one of the Red Cup boys. Montez Ford, 20/25 on a Montez Ford. Nice hit. We are flip side. Get to these. This is our redemption. Stainless Stars autographs. Card number 4. Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh, man.
Good on, Sean.
Dom box. Alright, more vandalized cards coming up. Jimmy Uso, 14/25.
Nice.
On the vandalized patch auto. I like Jimmy. We'll see if your theory is true. Now that he's been extradited out of the Bloodline. If he's teamed up with his twin again. I thought they were going to let that rivalry go a little bit longer. I was kind of hoping for that to be the case after the Mania match. But maybe a one-off is all they really needed. Just to kind of get that out the way. Tony Atlas, 59/75. On a Tony Atlas indelible ink. Didn't he just get inducted?
He did.
Yeah. All Sean's dudes are hitting when he's not here. Buffalo recognizes the pattern. Canvas Creations. Indy Hartwell. 67/75 on the Indy Hartwell auto. Last card. Before we get into our bar. Watercolor. Oh, Boa. 7/10 on the Boa auto. Yeesh. Shout out to the Boa family. We're creating his Joker story. No, we're not. He's doing that. Sean does that to himself. Alright. Well, see if we can get a saving grace here with our bar. Uh-oh. Alright, ripped off too much. China.
Nice.
11/35.
Is she in the hall yet?
What kind of? Yeah,
Good.
she should be. If not, she'll be under Paul's reign for sure. So China is our bar. Every NXT female hit except yours. Who's yours? All right, we're going to recapitulate some of the glory of this break. Let's see. We'll start with our elite. Yeah, the Steiner random might be the one. All right, to 149, Rey Mysterio, Stone Cold, Johnny Gargano, Iron Sheik, Riddle, Theory, Sheik, Dakota Kai, Nikita Lyons, excuse me, Bianca Belair, Bret Hart, Theory, Jerry Lawler, Raquel Rodriguez, Candice LeRae, Roman Reigns, Big Suit Bischoff, and Brock Lesnar, who could probably fit in the Bischoff suit. No problem, Buffalo. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, sorry. We also had a JD McDonough to 149. Can't miss that one. 299. And both our elite and our select breaks. For the elite, Ricochet, Roxanne Perez, AJ Styles, Kevin O, yeah, Rhea Ripley, Joe Gacy, Braun Strowman, Ultimate Warrior, Santos Escobar, Cora Jade, Tyler Bate, and Ravishing Rick Rude. To 99 in our select. Undertaker, Yulisa Leon, Nikita Lyons, DDP, Shelton, Roman, Mako Satomura, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Jimmy Uso, Cody Rhodes, Becky Lynch, Odyssey Jones, Mark Henry, Angelo Dawkins, Eddie Guerrero, Cora Jade, Bronson Reed, Tamina, Tony D'Angelo, Big E, Trips, Braun Breaker, Mankind, Tori Wilson, Alexa Bliss, Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, Rick Rude, Hank Walker, Xavier Woods, Johnny G, Veer Mahan, The Rock, Roddy Piper, Asuka, Senga, Jagger Reed, Charlie Dipsy, Charlotte Flair, Omos, and Ludwig Kaiser. Also to 99 are red inserts from Elite. Braun Strowman on the Powerhouse, Rey Mysterio on the Spellbound Y, John Cena on the Spellbound H, and Star Status of Cody Rhodes. All of those are numbered to 99 as well. Numbered to 80, Natalya, Jerry Lawler, 123 Kid, Elektra Lopez, Grayson Waller, Johnny G, Bruno Sammartino, and Cora Jade. Number 253, Matt Riddle, Diesel, Razor Ramon, Eric Bischoff, Nathan Fraser, and Mike Mizanin. Number 249, Sheamus, Montez Ford, Rey Mysterio on the R Spellbound, Rocky Johnson, and Rock Lineage. This will go to one spot. Ilya Dragunov, Carmella, Sherry Martel, Jey Uso, Lita, Diesel, Gigi, Lita on an eye, Lita on another eye, and Sherry Martel once again. To 25 on our teals, Star Status of Becky Lynch, Star Status of Roman Reigns, and I said Star Status of Roman Reigns. The two Roman Reigns Star Status inserts to 25. Our die cuts to 24. Tyler Bate, William Regal, Gia Lee, Carmelo Hayes, Drew McIntyre, Ricky Steamboat, Dakota Kai, Brock Lesnar, and Eric Bitsu Bischoff. Our golds from Select. These are numbered to 10. Matt Riddle, Bray Wyatt on the Sensations, The Rock on the New. We got Andre the Giant on the ringside, Bray Wyatt, Drew Gulak, and global icons of Juan Cena. We'll run through our autos. Our autos are as follows. Out of Elite, we got Bob Orton, Shockmaster on the red, Top Dollar, Jimmy Hart on the blue, Tatanka, Ivan Putski. We have a Alba Fire to 25, Big E, Scripps, Johnny Wrestling, JC Jane, Wesley, Io Sky to 49, The Miz, Natalya, A redemption of John Cena. We have Carl Anderson to 49. Rip Fowler. Mia Yim. Braun Breaker. Brutus Beefcake. On the red, Nikita Lyons. A red Albert. And Thea Hell. On the red, New Breed auto. 249. Gold autos numbered to 5 out of select. Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, well, this one doesn't go. Goldberg on the red. And Liv Morgan on the red ringside autos. Out of our select. On to our Impeccable. Base hits. Montez Ford, 225. Carlito. Dom Mysterio. Eric to 35. Baron Corbin. Nia Jax. The Miz to 35. Sheamus. And Kairi Sane. Our non-patch autos. Boa to 10. Indy Hartwell. Tony Atlas. Redemption of Dom Mysterio. Eric Bischoff. Ridge Holland. IRS. A redemption of Raquel Rodriguez. Electra Lopez. And this nice Undertaker auto. 3 of 8. That's a good one. Our stainless steel autos. Roxanne P. And Grayson Waller. Our stainless steel hits. Alexa Bliss. Ultimate Warrior. Our patch autos. Jimmy Uso to 25. Finn Balor to 75. And Austin Theory to 49. And our bar to 35. China. Impeccable. Alright. We have our randoms to do. So we'll knock those out. Oh. How could I forget? Because we can't go a break without the uno. Mr. Andre Chase, 1 of 1. Nice hit for Chase University. All right. Keyboard.
See a Chase?
Not anymore because we caught him. Caught the 101. Let me set up our randoms real quick, and then we will random joints. We have to randomize for Steiner family stuff. We'll have to run our family lineage for the Teal Steiner hit. Where's another Steiner? And our passing the torch to 25 of Rick and Bron, which is fire. So both of these spots. So how we're gonna do it? Top spot will get the passing the torch. Bottom spot will get the family lineage, just to kind of save a little bit of time here. All right, get the mouse on the screen. I can utilize its. There it is. It's talent. Let's see. All right, what you want to set up here? Here we go. All right, we're gonna roll our dice. Must be greater than 5. That is 8. First, we're gonna do our left, right. So on our family lineage cards, the left spot or the right spot, we're gonna roll 8 times to see which one goes where. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and good luck. 8. So on the family lineage cards, if you don't have multiple cards, the wrestler on the left side will be who that spot goes to. Now for the one you're waiting for, Rick Steiner and Bron Breakker. Again, the top spot will get the passing the torch number to 25, and the bottom spot will get the family lineage number to also to 25. But 23 and 25 compared to 15 and 25. So there you go. All right, we're gonna randomize it 8 times. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good luck. And 8, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. got a
Braun
hell of a
Breaker
break.
on the passing the torch.
Sorry, Sean.
So there we go. Wow, fire. So this card will go to the Braun Breaker spot, the passing the torch. There you go. That's fire that they got the same singlet too. They're both wearing the pink singlet. And this family lineage, which is 23 and 25, will go to the Rick Steiner spot.
Little consolation prize.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be running this back mañana.